What up, what up, what up? I'm Jake.
I'm Jim.
Welcome to Secret Hideout, place where we talk you can't bring to the dinner table.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. What's up, Zo?
What up, guys?
We out here, dude. We out here.
We out here.
That's what we're doing.
What we talking about today?
Talking about a bunch of stuff. What we got today? We got something on the plate. Got Ukraine's at war.
Stand with Ukraine, baby.
You know what? I heard some crazy shit about that. We want to talk about though. Some
Okay.
weird little statistics.
I always hear crazy shit.
I know. It's wild.
You hear a bunch of crazy shit. We gotta dive back into the Batman because Zo wants to talk about it.
Pop it, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got some more pop culture too.
Yeah. I started a few shows too.
Talk a little sports, a little bit, tiny bit sports. Today, talk about the flu vaccine.
Oh yeah.
Give the flu vaccine some love.
All right.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that, and yeah, maybe talk a little Joe Rogan.
Little Joe Rogan. I'm into
Joe
that.
Rogan and the Simpsons. I don't know if you know anything about that.
No, what's going on with that?
Well, we'll get there. We'll talk
right.
about it. Talk a little Trump
Trump.
today.
2024.
So we got a lot on the plate.
Yeah. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. We didn't do that stuff either. Check us out on Instagram at Secret Hideout Podcast and, share it.
You didn't have the music in the last one.
I did, but there was a
Problem.
yeah, that file, something happened to it. Luckily, I
Got deleted.
a little bit. Yeah, it got deleted.
Jim did a computer
That's what he was
purge.
No, it was like corrupted when I was putting it onto our hosting site. The audio version, for some reason, it just kept playing like 12 minutes of the episode.
Yeah. Hey, we on TikTok too.
Oh yeah, I always forget about the TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, Secret Hideout Podcast on TikTok. That's where a lot of the show clips are, so check that out.
Yeah. We'll put some show clips on there.
And shout out everyone who was hitting me up about that mistake on the last episode. I appreciate that. I wouldn't have known.
What mistake?
That Brett guy out there hitting me up being like, where's the podcast? Laro the Sparrow hitting me up, where's the podcast?
Okay.
Shit's broken.
Okay. Did Brad guy see Batman?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know.
Tell Jim what you thought about it, man.
Yeah, let me know, Brett guy. Put it on a comment. Go to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube in the comment section and leave us some love. No, that's what we need though. We need some sharing. Sharing is caring.
Want to hop into some pop culture?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Run it.
Pop it, baby.
I got some stuff, and we'll hop into the
Yeah.
the Batman last. All right.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna touch on the Batman again today.
So watched a few things. Watched the new Scream movie, Scream 5.
Oh, okay.
It was okay. It was just like any other Scream sequel past 2.
Yeah.
Cause like 1 and 2, I like 1 and 2.
Same formula.
Like 1 and 2 is like good, and then like once you get to 3, they're all like
They can be fun, but
they're just like they're watchable, they're entertaining.
I remember.
But this one doesn't do anything new.
4 was good. I'm almost.
It was
positive
okay.
4 was the best out of the newer ones. Was it? This would be 5, right?
This is 5.
Yeah, this is 5. So 4 was. I felt 4.
Yeah.
I'll watch this one.
Yeah, it's worth watching. They don't break any. They don't
blow your
break new
mind.
ground or anything on it.
No, there's no like crazy.
Courtney Cox is fucking horrible in it though, bro.
It's 'cause it's a clone.
She's a clone. Did you see that thing about her not remembering filming any Friends episodes?
No, I did
No,
not.
I did not. But I'm about to Google it.
Yeah, Google that up, bro. That's like fucking CNN too. Or one of those fucking. Yeah, she doesn't remember like filming Friends, which doesn't make any. And she's just like, oh, my memory is just bad in general. It's like, no, bitch. Like that was like the thing that like defined your life, like that like made you a star. Yahoo News. Courtney
NY
Cox
Post.
says she does not remember filming so many Friends episodes.
New York Post just straight up says, like, most of the Friends episodes.
Yeah. You know why? Because that's not the real Courtney Cox. And you could tell in the fucking Scream. Because you know what? She was dope in Scream.
Yeah, she was, and she used to be real hot. Now she looks weird.
She looks fucking weird,
She
dude.
does.
She looks, oh my God, I couldn't get over it in the Scream movie.
Yeah.
Like every time, like, me and Melissa were like, who the fuck is this? Like, that's
Is
not
that Jim Carrey
That's
playing
not
Courtney Cox?
yeah,
Jeez.
dude. It was not fucking her in
Too
that
much
movie.
adrenochrome, bro.
Something like that maybe for sure. Those ones that really want to find the youth, they're like, we got the fountain.
Yeah,
In
what if
Scream,
it like
we
erases
have
your
it.
memory?
In Scream 2, she says something about she's talking to Dewey, and she says something about how people are putting her head on naked pictures of Jennifer Aniston. That's
They're
just-
putting.
like her character in the
face,
movie
yeah.
says they're putting my face on naked pictures of Jennifer Aniston on the internet.
Oh, like her character, like
Yeah.
what's her name? Gail Weathers.
Gail Weathers,
Yeah.
yeah, says that to Dewey.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's weird.
It's like a Friends shout out.
Yeah. So is it good though? Is Dewey good?
Oh, dude, I don't want to talk about it.
No. Bad.
I don't want to talk about it. You just
Is
gotta watch
ruin-
it.
Is it ruined Dewey?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. They did Dewey bad, bro.
Damn, dude.
They did him dirty.
Did you fuck with Friends though? Or not
Like he
Friends?
wasn't bad.
Scream?
He wasn't
Scream?
bad.
No,
No.
David Arquette wasn't. It's David Arquette, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't bad. They did Dewey dirty.
What'd they do? Spoiler alert. I'm not worried about it. It's not like fucking The Sixth Sense or something. Like
some excellent.
Well, I'm not gonna spoil the movie though.
Go ahead.
for
you
the
spoiled
listener.
worse movies.
Yeah,
than
we're
this.
about to. We spoiled the Batman, didn't we?
Yeah. I didn't
Yeah,
think there
but-
was that big of a spoiler in Batman.
There's no spoiler in Batman.
Yeah. There's
There's
nothing.
there's no real like.
Everyone knew. See, Enzo didn't know. All right, we'll get into it.
Yeah,
talk
we're
about
gonna-
the Batman.
We just
Yeah.
gave spoiler alert because like we were just talking about the whole movie.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Okay. I'll spoil this, but I'm not gonna spoil like who the
She's
killers
bad,
are.
though. Hey,
Yeah, she's bad in that, dude. She was dope in those movies. And yeah, they killed Dewey.
I see. That's what I wanted to know.
They let someone kill Dewey, and then when you find out who killed him, you're like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Because how Dewey's killed
Well, actually,
made
don't
me.
spoil it. I just thought about how a spoiler in Scream.
Yeah, I'm not
could
gonna.
be bad.
I won't.
Yeah.
I won't spoil the killers at
Okay.
all. But I'm just saying, like when I saw how Dewey was killed, it made me rethink on who killed him. You know what I'm saying? Who the killer could be,
Okay.
because how he's killed, and I was like, that's who did it. Like, doesn't make sense. And we'll talk about it when you see it. Then we'll spoil it.
Yeah. Once
you-
everyone's
Did you say you fucked with Scream?
No.
Oh, really?
No, yeah.
Not even the original, bro.
Nah, not really,
Dude,
yeah.
you gotta watch Scream, dude.
Does that
Never
fall
interested
into
me.
No,
your?
Scream.
Yeah, I don't like serial killer movies.
Nah, that's the thing about it though. It's like a meta. It's a meta universe of that.
What
It's
do you
like
mean?
it's like a mockery of slasher films.
Slasher films.
Yeah, it's definitely
That's
a
what
spoof.
it's like a spoof.
All of Scream is. I didn't know.
yeah,
Okay.
it's not like funny, but it's like it's making fun
exaggerated.
of horror movies.
It is
because
funny,
it's
too.
about it's
Okay.
about an obsession of horror movies, and that's what this one does too. They're like, oh, this is what's happening. They're doing I forgot what they called it, like a requel. The killers are creating a requel where
Okay.
you know it's a remake sequel.
What this is pretty much.
Yeah,
right?
and that's what the movie is
Yeah.
doing itself, and then that's what the killers are doing within the movie.
Gotcha.
See, it's always meta like that, which is what made Scream like pop off, dude. The original Scream was a fucking game changer, dude.
And the second's a classic.
Fucking game changer,
What do you mean?
bro.
Like,
It's just
I
game
just
changer,
don't
like
even-
that. Cause you gotta watch it. Like,
You're
it's,
like more big on horror. That's the other thing. I think.
but it's not even like horror. Like that's the thing about it. It's just that's why it's such a game changer. It's just like
it's a
it's slasher.
it's a spoof though. It's a good spoof. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's just a spoof done well. So like Scary Movie, you know the movie Scary Movie that actually was.
Yeah, I
a
thought that
spoof?
was a spoof.
That
Exactly.
is, yes.
That's like an exaggerated version of what Scream actually is.
Yeah.
But Scream has a good plot and like
Okay.
kind of good character development.
Scream's got a great fucking plot, and I hate how they call this Scream. But that's the whole requel thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's called Scream. It's not Scream 5 or anything. It's
like back to the original, self-titled.
and look at that's Courtney Cox right there, looking like a fucking alien.
Can I see that again? Or
Yeah,
a picture
it's
of
gonna go
herself?
back to her in the beginning of the trailer. This one right here.
Let me
Hold
see.
Yeah, right there. That click. Yeah,
That photo.
go down the photos right there.
It's not it.
Okay. All right. Hold up. That's a lizard person, my dude.
That's a fucking lizard, bro.
Yeah, man. That does...
It's a fucking lizard, and like she tries all these like funny lines and stuff, and it's like it looks like somebody imitating Courtney Cox
That may be
because
Jim
the lines she says,
Mm-hmm.
like they would be good lines with Courtney Cox saying them, and they feel like Courtney Cox lines, but they're not delivered right because it's a fucking clone or a lizard.
Hot take on this?
Yeah.
That may be Jared Leto.
That might be fucking Jared Leto, dude. Holy shit. That's fucking Jared Leto.
Like
Jared Leto as Courtney Cox as Gail Weathers.
For real though. I don't know, dude. That's something wild.
You know what they do in the Scream though that you don't really think about, and I think they did it purposely, is they acknowledge Dewey's sister. Because if you think about all the other Scream movies, like he just like he never brings up the fact that like his sister was like had her neck broken in a garage door.
It's messed up.
'Cause remember his sister was the blonde girl.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know who she is, dog.
Yeah,
I know who she is.
yeah. I jerked off to her plenty of times, bro.
jeez.
I know who she is. I had her in my shower.
Oh god.
Oh Lord. Yeah. There's dude, look at that.
Why am I
Hold on.
frozen up
Hold
there?
on. You're frozen?
Yeah, I'm not doing that right now.
Oh shit.
It's the feds jacking into our feed. How about this one,
Well,
Joe?
that's never happened. That could be a problem.
Want to take a pause real quick?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna pause for.
But the thing is, you can see what's happening on the screen, which is actually really creepy. So if you are on the YouTube right now, or if you're listening, go to the YouTube.
Oh, so this is a thing already. Courtney Cox looks exactly like Jared Leto.
Yeah, so I didn't make it up,
Nope.
but I mean, I thought
Holy
it did.
shit! No, okay, we got to do this. You got to fix this because I
Okay,
want
hold
to.
on.
I want to dive into if
Well, you
is this
can
a
see
thing?
this.
Did Courtney Cox dress like Jared Leto at some point to be like funny or something? Because
don't
if she did, dude, that's like
Oh, it's a filter.
that's
It's a filter.
predictive programming type shit. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
Hold
Right
on,
here, US
hold on.
Magazine.
Hold the thought. We're gonna take a pause.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we figured out. We found a article from what is this? U.S.
U.S. Magazine.
U.S. Magazine. The headline is Courtney Cox twins with Jared Leto in hilarious Instagram post, and stars are loving it. And it's a picture of Courtney Cox using some type of Instagram filter that makes her look like Jared Leto. But that's funny because Jim just said
Leave it right there for a second. Go ahead.
Jim just said that he thinks that's Courtney or that's fucking Jared Leto playing her. And then they have this predictive programming going on right now.
Can we go back to the picture of Courtney Cox?
Which one? The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, any picture of her in the
Oh, there you go, right there. Hold on, leave that.
What I have right now?
Yeah. That may be Jared Leto, my dog.
with some mask, some makeup on, some
Just look at those
latex.
eyes real quick. Boom.
Yeah, all right, let's go.
That's
back to
Jared.
this.
He's a nutcase. Fucking, I'm a method actor. They were like, yo. They were like, okay, we got clone Courtney Cox, and he's like, no, I'll be Courtney Cox.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like Robert Downey Jr. in that movie, Tropic
Scream?
Thunder, dude.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah.
that good of a method actor.
I'll be Courtney Cox. I'll play in Scream.
Here, hold up this picture.
Dude, that looks like him for sure, though. Wow, did we uncover something? Maybe.
Maybe we might have.
There you go. Right there.
Heard it
Oh,
here
it's
first
right
on
on.
Secret
Let us know.
Hideout.
Yeah, let us know what you think about this. This Courtney Cox,
Or Jared Leto.
Show that
for
one.
real Jared
Yeah.
Leto.
Yeah,
Is that Jared Leto?
that's
'Cause
Jared Leto,
I
dog.
think that's Jared Leto. So,
All right.
It's pretty close.
I mean, a clone maybe. I think it's Jared Leto just doing a hell of a job.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, watch Scream. You'll,
Okay.
like if you're a Scream fan, you'll enjoy it. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna be like, this is stupid, but that's kind of what makes it fun,
Okay.
Like you can like make fun of it as you watch it and shit. Let's see. The other thing I was The Heat with Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy.
Really,
Dude, that movie.
I forgot about
That movie is so fucking funny, dude. It is so fucking funny. Like, it's slept on. People sleep on The Heat.
I've seen it.
I might
It's
have to watch
fucking good. It's like, it's like Melissa McCarthy like goes fucking.
She's funny, dude.
She goes fucking hard in it, dude. And like it's just like it's like she's running the show in this movie.
Yeah.
And it was like they were just like, all right, just do funny stuff. Just say funny shit and do funny things, and like she just kills it. Like I don't know what she's like outside of acting world or anything
Yeah.
like that. I don't care, but she fucking kills this character so good.
I'm gonna have to watch it. She crushes in a lot of movies, dude.
2 weeks
She does.
Ago, 2 weeks ago, she said that everybody who didn't get their vaccine
Probably.
should burn in hell. and
Did she
die.
really? Oh shit.
No, yeah, I don't care if she did, dude. She could say that shit, man, and I'll still be like, dude, she fucking kills. Like, Bridesmaids. Like, I love
Yeah,
Bridesmaids.
dude,
Dude. I
too
think that
funny.
movie's fucking great too, and she kills in that. So like, this is like her and Bridesmaids like on steroids. Like, if you don't know what The Heat's about, it's about Sandra Bullock plays an uptight FBI agent who's like really good at her job, but everybody hates her because she's like really arrogant and uptight, and she used to be like a nerd in school, and so nobody likes her. And then Melissa McCarthy is a police detective who's just like loud and obnoxious and like doesn't give a fuck. And they got to partner up on solving this crime together. And so it's like the chemistry between the two is like really good. And like Melissa McCarthy just plays her
She's
character.
hilarious.
So like I laughed so much in it.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Like that's more. I'm down
That's
to
a-
watch that.
I mean, it was the best. So, what year was that made?
2013, I think.
Okay, I was just listening to a pod
2013.
about. I can't even remember who it was. But they were talking about how no good comedies have been made after, like, around 2013.
Okay.
Like, there's been absolutely not one good comedy.
Really good
movie
one, yeah.
That's not like a comic book movie.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall, that era.
Yeah, I don't know when was that movie?
No, that was like
That was probably
2009,
2000, 10.
8 era. So, but yeah, that would be in the era of that.
Like 21 Jump Street was possibly one of the last ones.
Yeah,
too.
I was just gonna bring up 21 Jump Street.
Yeah,
Part 2 is pretty good too. I don't know when Part 2 came out. 22 Jump Street.
I think.
So that was 2012.
Mhm.
So that was probably 2014.
Yeah, it might be the only.
I don't know. It's got. I doubt that. There's got to be some other.
2014.
2014.
There's got to be some other good comedies out
But
there.
still, 2014 even. Like, if all of it. I don't even remember what the reason was. I don't even know why I'm relating this, but it reminded me of it. It was the fact that, like, there hasn't. Like, they were, like, it should be easy. They were, like, talking about in the 90s, you'd be, like, fucking Billy Madison, like, fucking, whatever. Like,
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, Half Baked.
Yeah.
All these crusher movies that you could just name, Caddyshack,
Mhm.
whatever, going back into the 80s.
Yeah.
You could be able to just name funny movies.
Yeah.
And now it's like, you have to be like, what was the last funny movie? It's like The Hangover, and you look, and that's like 2012.
Yeah. Hangover was pretty funny.
Hangover is awesome. It's
Yeah.
great.
Well, watch The Heat. I don't know where you can watch it. I watched it on IMDb app. So there's like it does have ads in it. Like they're not annoying ads though. Hold on, I can find out
Prime
where you.
Video.
Can you watch it on
That's where
Prime?
I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, Prime Video.
Are you sure?
This is right here. Watch the Heat. Prime Video.
Jake's like, damn, dude, I fucking paid $20 for that.
Paid $20 for fucking. No, you don't pay anything for IMDb.
Oh, it's just ads.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
ad, but it's like less ads than like Hulu that you pay for.
Yeah.
You know. Let's see, stream. You got to rent it on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
I'll definitely check that out. Though.
Yeah, but you can watch it. You can watch it for free on Tubi or IMDb. And like I said, like if you want to watch free movies, IMDb app is pretty good. Cuz they'll give you like you'll get like a 2-minute ad, but it's like every like 15 20 minutes, probably like every 20 minutes.
Okay. So it's basically just like commercials.
Yeah. But yeah, watch that fucking movie, dude, and like tell me you don't laugh
All right.
at her shit.
Heat.
The Heat, bro.
The Heat.
Let's see. I think I got like one other thing that I watched. Watched Monsters Inc. Right, with the kids.
You might have just sold a Moloch or something.
Probably. I mean that movie is about them scaring kids,
Yeah.
and that's how they get their power,
Okay.
100%.
is by
Oh my God.
making kids scream.
Yeah.
Right.
So cool.
Though by the end they figure out the laughter is more powerful.
yeah.
You know, but here's the kicker though. The sequel to that is actually way better.
The
in my
University?
opinion. Monster University. I really like Monster University, which we also watched.
They're both good.
They're both great. Yeah, they're both great. I'm just saying I like Monster University.
That was
better.
when I heard the connection to that one and like the adrenochrome shit. I was like, man,
I
I
know.
was like, I like that fucking
I
movie.
know.
Yeah,
But it's good though. Who's the little guy?
Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal. Yeah. He kills
Billy
it.
Crystal and Dan Connor,
John Goodman.
John Goodman.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. John Goodman.
Yeah. Did you see University?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, University. I like University. You guys got anything pop culture?
Not pop culture, but I remember you sent me a text this week to remind you
Oh,
to look up.
yeah, that's not pop culture.
Not yet.
Yeah. We watched Free Willy too. Not Free
second
Willy
one?
2, but
good.
we watched Free Willy.
Second one is
I
good.
forgot what Free Willy 2 is about.
It's good.
I
I like the second one.
completely forgot what Free Willy 2 is about.
I don't know if it's good for real though.
I
you
think
watch
it
the
is.
original?
I remember liking
I
Free
loved
Willy
it.
2.
I know I loved
We,
it.
we watched the original, and it's a banger, dude.
Yeah.
I forgot
It was a good movie.
But you know what makes it though, right?
What?
That fucking MJ song, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Like it's like
Like
like the river of Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I just know the hold me like a river.
Dude,
of
I
Jordan.
haven't heard or even thought about that movie in a long time.
You know that
Dude,
That
song?
was a
though?
good, yeah, I know what you're talking
Play
about.
the video real quick.
Dude, that song
Here, we're gonna get demonetized real quick. Play that video.
that song like makes me think
Just
of
put
like
Michael Jackson. Free Willy.
childhood, bro.
Yeah, hold on.
Hold me like a river of Jordan.
Like I'm like I hear that song plays and I'm like opening up like a McDonald's
A
Happy
portal.
Meal, bro. Like,
dude with a Coke. Yeah,
you know.
I know.
YouTube's
Sweet and
loading
sour.
up.
Damn, we fucking on that dial up over
Yeah,
here.
what's going on with that thing?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of people on the turn your Wi-Fi off and shit. Go airplane mode. It's fucking. This is a.
There's no way.
This is a laundry room.
There's no way he's making that jump though, bro. Like I figured that shit out. I was like, no
figured
way.
that
this-
shit out?
No
I
way
don't
this
know,
whale's
dude.
making that jump.
Dude, that ain't
That's
no
a
whale.
big-
That's
that's
an
a-
orca, dude.
That's a big
Hey.
fucking jump, dude.
That's one of the smartest animals alive.
I don't care.
I figured that shit out. Is that
Okay.
Eminem?
No, it's not even about figuring it out. It's like it's just like
Oh.
not physically possible. Like there's a big ass gap, dude. It's bigger than you remember, trust me. Because I thought that, like, you look at that picture and like I thought that I was like, oh yeah, that's like a small ass little wall he had to jump over, and I thought like the feet was him jumping over the kid, you know.
Yeah.
But no, like that's a big, like it's fucking wide.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah, play that shit. Hold on. I know there's gonna be an ad, Enzo. Don't cue us up
Yeah,
until you
shit.
know it's fucking there.
He's used to that YouTube premium.
Yeah, he's like, you ready?
Ready?
It's gonna be DJ Liberty first. I have to probably mute this part out.
It's already muted right now. On here. At least.
Okay, good. You got that shit ready to rock. Oh, there it is.
Dang, dude, I haven't seen this in so many years.
It's gonna look like shit. It's all right. We're gonna rock it out.
This motherfucker knew what he was doing. All right.
I mean, it was like a group of people.
What?
Nah, dude. Michael Jackson running that shit, though.
He ran
bro.
the show for sure.
Running that shit.
Telling him, I want it like this.
I want it like ba 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 bow.
Can you do it? Can you do it with a little bit of love?
Yeah, I want it
what
like
you're
ba
doing.
ba ba
bit of
ba
love.
ba, but I want it with a smile.
I might have to pitch this part down. I'm gonna try doing that.
It's when he gets hyped though about it. Like that's
Should I fast forward?
I don't know.
Just really into it,
No,
dude.
dude.
this song's the whip, dude.
Dude,
Like
MJ's the whip, dude.
for sure.
MJ's the whip always.
Yeah. My daughter knows who Michael Jackson is.
Yeah.
Dude, hopefully it played in such shitty quality.
My son
that
don't give a
it's gonna
fuck.
let us have it.
What do you mean let us have it? It's not getting monetized anyways.
That's true. Might one day though.
I love how it's like the way we're watching the video. It's like a slideshow. It works
I
with the
know.
song.
It's clear on my
Like
on
the
mine,
song's
but-
great for slideshows.
Dude, you remember this shit? Woo! I like what you're doing there. Could you just do it like you love it?
Do it for the children
Dude, for the
of the
chat.
world.
He didn't do it.
I don't
Straight
think
up.
I don't think he
didn't do
did.
it.
He didn't do it.
Straight up.
I don't think he
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
did. I
not.
think he was a victim, probably.
Absolutely no. He was trying to save motherfucking kids, bro.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. There was a point where I was like, nah, this motherfucker did it. Because, like, don't get me wrong. He's creepy with it. Like, he is creepy with it.
Yeah.
Like, he, like, holds their hands and shit. And, like,
He probably was
Like,
a victim of it himself.
it
and
is
then he,
creepy.
you know,
So I totally
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
it. I understand thinking that. But I just don't think he did. I think he was, like,
yeah, maybe. Yeah, who knows?
I
bro.
think he was, like, legitimately a victim, like you said, and was trying to protect these kids. And
Oh, that key change. Woo! He's like, I like what we're doing right there. Can we just go up a little bit to another level of love?
yeah.
Is this when he jumps over?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a big gap.
That's huge. Well, who
It's, like,
knows, man?
wide,
If
too,
that thing's
bro.
going like 40
Nah,
miles an
dude.
hour,
That thing's, like, wide, too.
Do you think that guy thinks he can do it? He thinks he's got it. He's like, does he got it? He's like, watch out. Watch out, dude. Crush.
For a second there, it was like the whale was like, woo! Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I watched Free Willy.
Oh, man. That's the best segment of this show ever. It almost made me cry.
You didn't want to turn it off. Jim didn't want to turn it off.
I was pretty bummed about that.
His stress went away
Yeah, that was,
for a while,
yeah,
for a
dude,
minute.
I was in it.
feeling good.
Hey, he didn't have bills to pay or anything
Uh-uh.
for that 2 minutes there.
That shit was awesome.
He was opening up a McDonald's Happy Meal.
That's what's up with the Moon Man. Remember the Moon Man?
Yeah.
Remember the Moon Man?
Yeah. That's
At
like,
Lakeside?
yeah.
Yeah.
He got canceled.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
appropriating
White-
black culture.
White man appropriating black culture. McDonald's Moon Man.
Pull up a picture of the Moon Man. Oh man.
Y'all remember that McDonald's Moon Man?
Yeah, he did. He was the first to get canceled.
He was like a white fucking Ray Charles, you know?
This guy?
We can't see it.
Oh,
What's
but you'll
going on
see it
here,
in a
man?
second. I don't know, man. But this one
Should we
has
like restart the internet?
Nah, it's all good.
Yeah, that's him. The
What-
first one.
What's up with him and the Nazi flag?
Yeah, I know.
How are they gonna be the Moon
Meet
Man?
Moon Man, the alt-right's racist rap.
He's on Arnold Schwarzenegger's body and from the Terminator with a fucking Nazi flag behind him.
Oh man. Just when you think you invented any conspiracy theory,
Yeah, I know. There's
the
one already
internet's
out
like,
there.
Fuck you.
It's like
You
AI.
already got it.
Yeah.
Moon Man's
I really do
racist.
think he did get canceled though. He probably did get canceled.
He's like, and in that other picture, he's like, "What you guys want me to do? You guys want me to? I have vitiligo.
What?
Isn't that the skin disease?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, we got that dude from
Yeah,
the news that comes in our work.
yeah.
Okay.
I think it's vitiligo.
Weirds
Maybe
me
not.
out. No, it weirds me out that he paints his face.
Yeah, and I'll rock it. But whatever. I don't know what you do in that situation.
Yeah, neither do I. But it's just
I don't
like
It's tough. It's like I don't know. I can't stand like my hair moving back.
But
a
he
little
only
bit in my
no,
head
he only does it for he only comes in like that when it's
after work.
after work.
Yeah, I know.
So it makes me feel like he's being forced to do that.
Well, I think they're forced to wear makeup no matter what. So he was like, "Yo, well, I don't know." They all wear makeup. They do their own makeup too.
Cuz he'll come in like his days off, he comes in normal, you know.
What is it? Viego logo? Is that what it is? No. what-
Yeah. Oh shit. So you're on there searching screen shit.
Yeah. Should I not?
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay. Because we can't see anything. You mean?
If you ever see, I don't know why I've never told you this, but I'll tell you this live on air. Some production notes. But if you see that your screen's on the left side, then that's not live. If it's on the right side, it's live. So
Okay.
just little production notes, making it interesting.
All right.
There you go. Wait, did you guys have any pop culture or no?
I started that Dope Sick on Hulu.
Okay, yeah, I heard good things.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's really good. Michael
Okay.
Keaton's in it.
Yeah,
a lot of big names.
I'm gonna eventually watch that. We just started Dexter.
That's a lot. I mean,
No,
The new one?
The new one.
you should watch that other show I told you about.
I'm
too.
probably gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Too while I have because I'm just doing the free. I got a month free, so I'm gonna bust out a few things.
That show's good. The
What show?
Yellow Jackets.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But so is the Dope Sick's good. Sam Tripoli always talks about it.
yeah, he does.
Yeah, because it's exposing the OxyContin,
Yeah.
the big like.
Does it talk
epidemic.
about the ad? The OxyContin ad.
Yeah, it's
Does
all,
it?
It's all about that. That's what. It starts
Okay, because
about.
I learned
Yeah.
that from the High Wire
Yes.
a long time ago.
What's the ad?
So when OxyContin came out in like '94 or something, I'm not sure about the year. I think I'm pretty close.
That's close.
Like '94.
Mm-hmm.
They put out. I forgot who manufactured it. Purdue maybe.
Yeah, Purdue Pharma.
When they came out OxyContin, they put out like this like campaign, right, with like advertisements and everything. And this campaign involved like I think it was like either 7 or 11 people.
Okay.
It was like 7 to 11 people
Okay.
that were like part of this campaign, and like the campaign was like how OxyContin like changed their lives and saved them, you know.
Okay.
Because it's like this new miracle drug that came out, and then fucking like 5 years later, like every fucking person that was part of that campaign was like a straight junkie,
Yeah. 'cause they're all
straight
addicted.
junkie,
Or
and I think
dead.
like or like dead from like ODing.
And the funny thing is about OxyContin, like they marketed it as
So they talk about that in this?
Compassionate and
the
stuff
whole
like that.
thing.
They talk about
No,
the ad?
completely non-addictive. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like only 1% of people who use OxyContin get addicted. Like,
That's what they say,
That's their
right?
biggest sales point, and it shows all the behind the scenes marketing that happens for pharma. Like all the people that go and like they bribe doctors essentially to use their drugs.
Exactly.
That's how.
And-
Yeah, that's how it all.
Well, and what's funny is like with the vaccine, this is probably gonna get canceled. But maybe not anymore. There's a war. But with the vaccine, they don't have to use that sales department of the drugs
What do you mean?
because the government's
It's
doing
just
that.
subsidizing it. Yeah, they're getting money for.
So like
every
the whole
single one.
advertisement and everything, the government's taking care of all that.
Yeah.
And they show, and that's why Tripoli always talks about Dope Sick. is
So
they show
who's
that.
Keaton playing? Like, what's he playing?
He's like a small town. So
Doctor.
what I didn't know, I thought it was a straight doc. Like I thought it was a documentary. The way
Okay.
that Sam Tripoli was always talking about it. So it's like this dramatized world.
Yeah.
And within the world, it's exposing all the things that happen in the pharmacy.
Is it like real names and stuff, or
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know about it, but there's probably fake characters because
Okay.
they go into these. It's like way more about the characters than. I mean, it's all about the plot or all about like pharma as well, but it goes into the characters more than I thought it was going to.
Okay.
So it's got this whole story, this whole fictional town. I feel, and Michael Keaton's a part of that. I don't think they use the real names of all the people who did the trial, but they show the fucking commercial and how they told them not to use the name OxyContin in the commercial and stuff. It exposes a lot of shit. But it's funny because it's like if they're allowed to do that, then it's almost like they won.
Yeah,
They did win, yeah.
Like
like
they're
I bet
showing you.
I bet you like Purdue like is like a producer of this, and they're probably making money off it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good though. Michael Keaton kills. I
Okay.
think Michael Keaton. Slays.
Yeah, I'm eventually
Do
gonna
you know
watch
he's a
that.
stand-up?
No,
Michael
it's
Keaton.
not.
Yeah.
Like currently?
No.
Like back in the day.
He started as a stand-up.
I didn't know he was a stand-up. I knew he was a comedy guy.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that
Yeah.
he'd be a stand-up. I mean, that's why he got so much shit for playing Batman.
Because they couldn't imagine like.
He was Mr. Funny.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, Mr. Mom
Yep.
and shit. Okay. So Enzo, what'd you think of the Batman?
I liked the movie. I thought it's a good iteration of Batman, a good like universe, but there were some parts that let me down. I mean, and I can go into the different things if you want.
Pop it, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get one of those too, please.
You already killed 2 of these?
Yeah, bro.
What are you drinking?
Anything.
What are these?
Just Cater Wingmans.
Hell yeah.
Cater Wingman.
Cater Wingman.
Dude, we're about these. Hey, they're not about us, but we're about these. So check them out. They're local. If you fuck with Michigan and you're from Michigan, fuck with Wingman.
All right, let's get into it. So, the Riddler, I liked him before he took his mask off.
Can I say something real quick, Enzo?
Yeah.
Enzo didn't know Paul Daniel was the Riddler or who.
I don't know who Paul Dano was.
Even.
He reminded me of someone from like Office Space. But
Okay.
like I don't
That's good. That was his character.
so
He was an
Accountant.
analyst or accountant.
Yeah.
So
but
he played it
for
well.
whatever reason, I don't know. For whatever reason, I just maybe it's because the last Riddler I think I saw was Jim Carrey. But for something about this particular Riddler, just when he took off his mask, he wasn't threatening. He wasn't scary to me anymore. He wasn't dangerous. Like I just felt
because he's the Riddler, bro. Like the Riddler is not
that way.
the way they made the Riddler in this. They actually made the Riddler like scary because
When he had his mask on before you kind
Yeah.
of saw him. But then
Yeah.
like also I kind of felt like his I felt like when I left there I was
bro.
like
He's smart and clever.
but when I left there I felt like they did the same thing like Heath Ledger. They did the Heath Ledger thing where it's like the bad guy just kind of wants like chaos or whatever. What are you doing? What you doing? Oh. You sure you need that? I got this over here.
It's all good.
All right.
Guys, whichever one.
this over here.
All right, you weirdos.
Well, yeah. So
Jim's relapsing right
I just
now.
realized I don't want smoke this, dude.
So yeah,
Acts
so
like I'm about to get buck naked or something. Oh man.
so you didn't like the Riddler because he was the Riddler.
I didn't like the Riddler. Just maybe I didn't like Paul Dano as much. Then also I thought like what really like the Penguin. So like what's his role in all this also and is he a scary
yet.
bad guy to do you see a scary bad guy to you like
No, he's another. Okay, so okay, so first off, the Riddler is not a threatening. Is really not a threatening villain. Okay,
Not threatening,
He's
but-
not supposed to be in this movie. He actually is. He's like violent.
Yeah.
And, like bashes a dude's head in with a fucking
carpet thing?
carpet hammer or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what the Riddler does. Like the Riddler does fucked up shit with like riddles.
Yeah.
Like bombs
Mental.
and stuff, you know. Like
Yeah.
he's
Which
he mentally fucks Batman. Which he did in this. And then the Penguin is basically like a mob boss.
That's all that he does.
That's
really?
like basically what the Penguin is.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like,
All right, which that's he played his part in the movie.
so
of
but he's not that yet. That's what he's gonna become. I think they're actually. So they were supposed to make a show. There were supposed to be 2 shows coming out on HBO Max, connected to this universe. One was supposed to be about Gotham, and it was Matt Reeves was doing it.
What?
Yeah, and it was going to be about just like the Gotham police and the corruption within it. You know, because he wanted to build. He's building a universe. He's trying to build a universe and expand it, kind of like what Star Wars is doing in Disney.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's what the show Gotham was going to be about. Was like the corruption within the police and everything. It was going to follow like a police officer through Gotham.
Okay.
And then that got canceled though. That just got canceled, which doesn't make sense to me.
It got canceled before it started.
Yeah,
Didn't even get greenlit.
it got greenlit, but then it got taken away. I don't know why. Because Batman did like fucking pretty much. I'm pretty sure it did
Crazy
gangbusters.
numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other show, which I still think is still going forward, is a Penguin show.
Gotcha.
This Penguin, Colin Farrell's Penguin, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be about his rise to becoming
power.
the Penguin.
Gotcha.
Because
Do you know what I hope they do with him, real quick?
What?
Is what I hope they make him feel kind of like Jack Nicholson. Which one's the golfer?
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah,
Jack
Jack Nicholson in The Departed. Like they make him like that kind of guy.
Okay,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
yeah,
Like that's what I'd like to see out of him because I didn't get that. but
like
he
holding
wasn't-
a hand, like a severed hand.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, because that's what they did on this. Because they got rid of Falcone.
Yeah, they did.
So-
They got rid of him.
So
within-
now the
He's the
city's
successor.
the city's a free for all right
Yeah.
now because of that.
I
So
like
that's what we're
that.
gonna see and that's what these shows are gonna be about. Was kind of like
before the next movie.
yeah.
I wasn't a fan of Catwoman for the same reasons you weren't a fan of Catwoman. But other than that, I mean, I really liked the movie.
And Enzo sent me this thing where this guy broke down the actress. Now I didn't know anything about her,
Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe
I didn't know
Kravitz.
anything about her. Like I didn't really care. Oh, real quick, just a side note before I forget. So I kept saying that this was going to take place in the 90s, all right, and it obviously didn't. And just to defend myself, the last time I stopped reading information on the Batman around the end of 2019, right? Probably when the pandemic started. I pretty much stopped reading stuff because I didn't want to give
When
it
does
away.
it take place, though?
And the last time I did read on it, the last report I read was saying that it was going to take place in the 90s. And I think why that was happening was because of the way everyone was dressed and everything. Because like Bruce does dress 90s.
I think they might have wanted it to be in the 90s.
Doesn't it?
They might have.
What,
Like,
tell-
it
what
might have
tells you that it
originally-
wasn't in the 90s? Like,
all the
technology.
technology, the
Like
cell
the
phones they
chat.
had.
The streaming aspect and
oh yeah, okay.
And it said
Okay.
the video, his parents were killed in like 2002.
Oh,
Oh, it
okay,
did, didn't
okay.
it?
Yeah.
damn, that's
Because it shows his campaign video and it was like 2001.
something about it. I think it's gonna be better the second watch too. I think it was long, man. It was long. Me and Enzo.
I
had
can't wait to
Me
watch
and
it.
Enzo
Dude,
had a
I hope he
traumatic moment
covers-
before it.
I don't know. Yeah, dramatic moment.
Yeah, with the guy who came into the theater.
Oh yeah, who wouldn't let you get in the seat?
Yeah.
Dude, I also was like, I pretty much liked almost every other thing about the movie. I hope he covers the rest of his face and the rest of him. I kept thinking, dude, if one of these bullets just hit him right, like,
Covers the rest of his face.
yeah, with like like one of those.
Batman.
Doesn't Christopher Nolan's Batman have
Yeah,
a full-
and you know what? Somebody on TikTok did that. They took Christian Bale's Batman and they're like there's something off about this Batman. And what they did is they removed just look up Christian Bale's. His face is covered. It's basically all that's there is like the goatee of his face. Okay? And what they did is they removed that and made it like Pattinson's Batman.
Oh yeah, I like that. Okay.
And it looks way better. It looks way better as without
this.
like what? No, that's how it is.
Yeah, that's the way you like it, like this, right?
No, that's how it is.
Look up.
It looks better when they remove, like, it looks, his Batman looks, and they didn't even do it. They didn't do it as extreme as this one,
Yeah.
as extreme as Pattinson's, because Pattinson's face is very exposed. That one, if you go up, that might be one.
This one? It's delayed on your screen, keep in mind. But other than that, man, I like the movie. Obviously the soundtrack was great.
But like I was saying, you
Art
sent me
style.
that. You sent me a video though that was of a dude breaking down
Zoe
Zoe
Kravitz.
Kravitz.
I don't even
her
know.
as Zoe, like explaining how like she's like really shitty, and like it was talking about her. It was showing like her interviews and everything, and how like she turns everything. She's super woke.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Zoe Kravitz is super woke, and like he showed an interview where they were talking to Pattinson about something, and he brings up Final Fantasy
Okay.
and starts nerding out about that. Like he's like a huge Final Fantasy fan, and he was talking about the women in there, and she got all shitty about the women, like, oh, of course that's how they make women, blah blah blah, and then like talks about like privilege stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like you're Zoe Kravitz. You're Zoe Kravitz. You're fucking, what's his name?
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz's like daughter, dude. Like you've never. Oh no, this is what she did. Okay, so she auditioned for the role of Nolan's Catwoman. Okay,
Okay.
or she wanted to audition for it, but then she came out and told someone that they were told. She was told that they're not looking for an urban person, an urban look. So so she basically was like, "Oh, I couldn't even audition because the color of my skin, right?" And I forgot which magazine ran that story. And then like a few months later, she came out and she was like, "No, I never said that. Like that's not what happened or anything like that."
Variety.
But she's super woke, and it's like, you're fucking Lenny Kravitz kid. Like you've never experienced a single ounce of oppression in your life.
No.
Yeah.
Ever.
Very privileged.
Yeah.
Never
Never
have
once.
you ever experienced any type of oppression,
Yeah.
nor racism. I can guarantee she never experienced any type of racism.
No, but I found that annoying how they threw that in there. That was just like, okay, what?
Obviously.
What?
I think everyone
Yeah.
just groaned at it.
Everybody
Like, all
did,
right.
bro. Everyone did.
Other than that, though, I thought he was a really good Batman. to
That's
be
how that
honest.
movie was, man. That movie was like, this movie is great. And then it's like, oh, why'd you do that? And then it's like, this movie's great.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the Joker
It
at the end?
was nothing. Like, didn't mind it.
Okay.
I wish they
But-
just would have had Arkham Breakout.
Isn't it supposed to be in the same universe though as
No.
Joaquin Phoenix's?
That's all just
That was myth or whatever.
rumor.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
There was a bunch of shit that was rumored. Like
That was probably tied in with the 90s thing,
Yeah,
you know?
the
People were
90s.
trying to.
because they were doing eras. It was like,
Yeah.
it seemed
Well,
like it seemed like it.
I thought it was cool how they went into the backstory of like the Arkham family and the Wayne family. I didn't really realize that
That
Arkham
was cool.
family was married into the Wayne family.
That's why I think a second
his mom
watch
was crazy.
is important. I think a second
Yeah.
watch is going to be really important because I think there's a lot of like lore building happening
Yeah.
that in the moment felt like it was too long because you're like at the theater, you want to see more pop pop boom boom, you know.
I didn't
Yeah.
feel that way.
That's all. I mean, I think I don't know if that could just be subconscious, but I'm like, when you're at
Dude.
the crib, you can just watch a movie different. I don't know. Like,
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to watch this at home.
yeah,
I feel like they set it up to. They said that on purpose to show like not only does the Wayne family not have everything perfect, but I think it's also like to sort of like foreshadow Batman's own like mental health
illness?
and mental illness and how he
That
is
he
kind of
clearly
mentally
has
ill.
in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, like he actually is mentally ill.
Oh, yeah, dude. Batman's a fucking nutcase,
Yeah.
dude.
wait till he has to figure out how to be Bruce Wayne too, and then he's gonna get into like some schizophrenia shit.
Yeah, that'd be
Like,
cool. I'm really excited to see his Bruce Wayne, like his actual Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Because that was did we talk about that last week? Saying
Mm-hmm.
that like he was the best Batman.
He's the best Batman.
Batman. I mean, Ben Affleck was good too, but
Yeah.
he he was the wrong movie or something.
No, I think he was just
Or-
different.
yeah,
He was just an
for sure.
older Batman. He was an old guy Batman.
And an
And he
unfortunate.
did a great fucking job at it.
And he was an unfortunate part of the first
I thought
Justice
I-
League cut.
a lot of people didn't like Affleck's Bruce Wayne. I thought Affleck's Bruce Wayne was great.
I thought both were good, especially that
Yeah.
first when you first see Ben Affleck as Batman in Batman vs Superman, I believe,
Yeah.
in the corner. That scene was badass.
It'll be interesting to see how he grows also like into the character. You know, I'm sure it'll be another couple years, but before the next one.
The dude's a slayer as like
Yeah.
an actor.
Yeah.
That guy is slept on hard.
Yeah, I like
Not anymore.
Alfred
He's
too.
not.
No, it's true. Yeah, not anymore for
You
sure.
know, he
But-
had to break that Twilight thing. And,
Yeah, but he did in some previous movies.
Yeah,
that
he
was
did,
in.
but like, those were like indie films.
What was that? That one about the bank robbery? Or I don't know. If
Yeah,
it was a
yeah,
bank
yeah,
robbery,
yeah,
but
yeah. No, it was a bank robbery.
It was bank
It was
robbery.
his brother.
Yeah,
I forgot what it was called, but
that's really good.
I liked Alfred.
Yeah.
Their choice of Alfred was good.
I think so. I agree. I liked Gordon too. Thought their Commissioner Gordon was good.
mm-hmm.
His armor was legit. I liked how it was like you could hear him when he was walking around. It was like chink, chink, chink. Like it was
Well,
like chainmail. It was
like
like
how-
actual armor.
Like how Jake said he's not like the ninja yet.
No, there were a
He's-
lot of moves he did that were kind of ugly.
Yeah.
You know.
He almost gets his ass beat by like kids in the subway and then Catwoman too, because he's not like hip to it yet. He's still learning.
Yeah, yeah. He's gotta get his shit rocked
Yeah.
to learn. But yeah, I can't wait to fucking watch this, and with some breaks in between.
Yeah, or like for me, I'll watch like the first half an hour 9 times in a row.
Yeah.
Keep falling asleep.
Just put it on in the background when you're doing stuff around
Yeah.
the house. That's what I like doing.
Yeah, that intro is just I love that intro so much. He's talking about fear and shit.
Yeah.
It's such a good way to do it. I don't know. I hope they don't cancel that Penguin show. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I'd like to see what he's gonna do with it. He's a badass actor too. Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like gone in that. I didn't even see Colin Farrell.
Nope, not one bit. I had no idea.
Was he even in it?
He's the Penguin.
That's not Colin Farrell, dude. Get the fuck out of here. That is not Colin Farrell.
Colin
You're
Farrell,
fucking
bro.
lying to me. Go, hold on. You're fucking lying to me right now, dude.
There you go. You did a good job.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Hold up.
And you're telling me, hold on.
Fucking
And you're telling me
serious?
that fucking Courtney Cox can't be fucking Jared Leto,
Yeah,
Well,
right.
No, as Oz. Who's Oz?
Penguin.
That's Penguin. Oswald Cobblepot.
What was that?
Oswald Copperpot. I gotta see his face real quick.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Let's see his face. Right there. What the fuck did he? I wonder if that's like he gained some weight too.
No,
That's
it's-
the best picture
No,
you
he
got
didn't.
right there?
He didn't. He didn't gain any weight.
So is it fake?
It's all
Yeah, it's all
prosthetic.
prosthetic. He's not Christian Bale, bro.
What do you mean by that?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale would
weight.
have gained the weight.
The penguin.
That would have been a good choice to use too. Been a Christian Bale
As the
fucking
Penguin? Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet too. It'd be a
That would've
sweet
been, like,
little
meta,
lap-
yeah.
real sweet little lap over. Lap
Okay,
over.
like none of these
he would've
even
killed
are
it.
even what close to what he looked like.
It's the fucking Penguin, dude.
Who?
That's
Colin
him.
Farrell?
That's Colin Farrell. Like, fuck, man, that does not even look like him.
Nope. Once you switch the nose on somebody, it's like a completely different person. Real quick on that, you guys ever like? I'm sure we talked about this too, but you ever like seen somebody's face after they've been wearing a mask for like a year, and then you see their
Oh,
actual
oh.
face, and then you're like, "What the fuck?" Like
No.
what?
See
what is
that first picture up
has
there
nothing to
that,
me,
that the
no.
arrow's on, the first picture with that like fur collar,
This one.
that was out for a while, and then there was an on-set photo of Colin Farrell wearing something similar to that, like on set, and so everybody thought that that's what his Penguin was going to kind of look like, and so when this trailer came out for this movie, nobody knew who that was.
Yeah,
Like people guessed it, but like for the most part, nobody knew that that was the Penguin that we were seeing. Everyone was like, who is this guy? Is this Colin Farrell? You know, like we didn't see him in the trailer anywhere else. Because I think they did a trickery for on-set photos and shit to keep that kind of hidden. And they did that with the Joker too. The kid that played Joker, they had him listed as like the actor when you went on like IMDb and stuff before the film came out. Like he was listed as like a cop, like officer so and so, right? And they actually filmed scenes with him in police uniform.
Oh, just to fuck with people?
So that even like actors didn't know that he was gonna be the Joker.
Man, they gotta use him.
They're gonna use
They
them.
gotta use him.
He's saying they're not,
I know, it's weird.
but they're going to.
Yeah.
I think like hopefully how we said like
Dude, it'd be sick to do a show. To do a show with the Joker.
yeah,
that
but I don't
kid's-
want the
that-
Joker out. I want Joker in Arkham.
That kid's young. Who plays that role. So you can do a lot with him.
Yeah.
And you know what they like to do to young children in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Make them stop.
So you're gonna watch it again though, Enzo?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it was good, dude. I
Absolutely.
remember after we watched it, we were like, that was good. Like, I just kept being like, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
There's something in it that I didn't like.
Just something in it I didn't like. Yeah, that was it though.
But everything else was really
Like
good.
for some reason, I want to get my vaccine.
Yeah.
Like Biden's not doing that bad.
Biden's
He's
not
trying.
He's trying, guys.
All right?
Yeah. I don't know. Other than that, I think. Yeah, I cannot believe that's Colin Farrell, but I know now I see it. Like if I look at the eyes.
Dude, I can't believe that's fucking Jared Leto. To be honest.
Right. Let's get into a little bit of some secret hideout science.
You got the clip?
Oh,
No.
you want me
We don't have to
Yeah, you got it.
but we will.
and we'll throw like political science and stuff in there too, you know,
Yeah.
that type of shit. But I wanted to bring up because you got something to. I asked you to do some homework for me.
Yeah, you want me to talk about?
In a second, I wanted to bring up first. Okay, so today, for some reason, ever since the pandemic started, I'll randomly get like an alert on my phone from fucking the Weather Channel app. I have the Weather Channel app, right? Because I work outside a lot, and I'll get alerts from them, like on my screen, you know, on my lock screen and shit. And it's always about like COVID or the vaccine or something, you know. And every now and then it's about like a hurricane coming. But a lot of times it's about like COVID and shit, right?
Okay. Like a warning?
Yeah. Well, it'll just say like it'll just be like an article or like a video that you can watch about whatever it is. Okay. And today, this morning, one came on. It came on and it said CDC, and it was saying like what the CDC is saying. It says CDC, this year's flu vaccine was a dud. And then when you click on it, it's like a video that talks about how the flu vaccine this year is a dud. It's not working, right? And they're saying, and it's on the videos, all these excuses like, oh, because there wasn't that many flu cases last year. They couldn't predict which one would be the dominant strand. Blah 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 blah. And I'm thinking, okay, like I follow this vaccine shit a lot, so like when this kind of headline comes up, it's on my radar.
Yeah.
And I'm going, man, that's weird. I feel like I've seen this headline before.
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Knowing that I know I've seen this headline before because I know their fucking game. But I just wanted to make sure. And so I just went in and I said, okay, 2019 flu vaccine effectiveness, and sure as shit, I get a Helio News .com article saying flu vaccine was only 38% effective last season, and only 22% effective against H3N2. So basically saying the flu vaccine is bullshit. And then I was like, okay, what about like, let's do like 2015. And boom, sure enough, like University of Minnesota puts up an article. A bad season for the vaccine. The 2014-2015 flu vaccine season was exceptionally bad. Bad one for the flu vaccine effectiveness. And then I go, okay, what about 2013? Sure enough, USA Today, flu vaccine barely worked in people this year. Okay, what about 2012? Oh, on Nature.com, mutations explain poor showing of 2012 flu vaccine. And I'm like, yeah, this headline feels familiar because it's the same fucking headline every fucking year. All right, they do it every year. Every year, flu season starts around October. You start seeing it everywhere. Get your flu vaccine. Every CVS fucking marquee or whatever. It's like, get your flu shot. Free flu shots. You get a soda and an ice cream with your flu shot. And then, and then at the end of the year, around fucking April, they put out headlines about how the flu shot didn't work.
Yeah, they didn't really know what it was, so they...
Every fucking year. So they're telling all you motherfuckers that they're playing you, you're being played, and then they show you that you're being fucking played every year. Yet you motherfuckers keep going back.
Calling them out, though?
They're conditioned.
Calling them all out.
They're conditioned.
So yeah, just do that. Just go and did you find any?
I found the 2012 one, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can pretty much find one for every year. Because every year the flu vaccine is bullshit.
Wonder what's in there.
Dude, I saw something, speaking of this actually, I saw something today that they were talking about the COVID numbers on the news, but they weren't talking about testing. They were talking about like testing the sewage to see how much COVID is in the sewage still. Like for real. Like this is on
That's
ABC
weird.
News. Like this is, look that shit up. It's fucking.
You typed in cover.
Like, so they're, because no one's testing, the numbers are down. So they're having trouble like scaring the public with like fucked up statistics. So they're going
sample
into
signal possible increase. Dude,
look at that. Right
are
there.
we that fucking like?
Dog, we're in a fucking movie.
Yeah,
my
man.
friend. It's a movie. That happened on the news. I seen that. Said they're testing the poo poo. They're testing the poo poo.
They need a way to prove somehow that they need a way to be able to prove somehow, like, and no one's gonna dispute that. Oh, they're checking the sewage.
It's fucking crazy. It's because the numbers are down. It's crazy.
They
We're
need
at war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're at war, dog.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Dude. So another fun fact I heard on the news. So this is real quick. Fucking secret hideout. What's happening on mainstream news shit right now is 10,000 Russian soldiers were killed in the war in Ukraine.
Already?
10,000.
I don't know if I believe that.
10,000.
Yeah.
Up to 10,000 Russian soldiers.
Yeah, Russia's not good. Russia's not saying that.
No, Russia's like
Russia's
I mean,
like, we've
dude,
had 3 deaths.
If that was true, that's like a full kinetic war at that point.
and they died of old
10,000?
age.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fucking people, man.
I know. And then it's just a weird fact that they said. And I'm like, well, hold on. Why are all these people dying?
And
Like,
if that's how many Russians are dead, how many Ukrainians are dead?
not that many.
So then why?
Not as many.
So
So
then
that's what they're reporting. Like less.
So
Yeah.
then what is everyone doing? Stand with Ukraine? All
I don't
this
know,
crazy
dude.
shit,
Like,
dude.
I don't know, bro. You tell me. What the
Oh,
fuck's
man.
going on?
I think it's
Everyone's rooting for the good guy. Who's the good guy?
Yeah.
Who they're telling you is the good guy? Because I'm pretty sure that's never been the good guy before.
10,000 soldiers is a lot of people, dude.
Yeah. So why are they killing them? That's
Yeah,
what
and
I'm
how
saying.
to, like, I don't know. It's like you never know what's gonna. You never know.
Those numbers could be completely made up, too.
100%. Because, Russia's. Because even if it is true, like, Russia wouldn't ever admit to that. You know, they might admit to like 1,000.
Dude, if that was
You
true,
know,
we
but
would
they just
see
wouldn't
clips of there would be just like all over the fucking news bombs going off. 10,000 people, man.
That's what I said, dude.
10,000's a
I'm not-
fucking
This
ton of
is
people.
ABC News. ABC World News Tonight.
I can't get the internet to go, so I can't.
It's all good. It's because they're listening, dog. They're in. They're listening to us. Tapped in.
I mean,
the Wi-Fi on.
dude,
Why don't you restart it?
10,000 people, man.
I could do that.
We could talk. Enzo's got a little presentation he's supposed to.
I don't
do-
have that a crazy.
I have to
presentation.
pee too, real quick. Do you guys want to talk just amongst yourselves for 5 seconds?
You might miss out.
I don't care.
Just
I'll
wait a
listen
second.
back.
Yeah, run it.
Run it.
Enzo's got a little. No, here I'll talk. Jack Posbiak posted this.
I gotta go after you're done too.
He posted a quote from George Orwell's Homage to Catalina.
Okay.
Or basically, so George Orwell says in this quote, early in life, I've noticed that no event is ever correctly reported in a newspaper.
Yeah.
But in Spain, for the first time, I saw newspaper reports which did not bear any relation to the facts, nor even the relationship which is implied in an ordinary lie. Blah, 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 blah. He said, I saw newspapers in London retailing these lies and eager intellectuals building emotional superstructures over events that never happened. I saw, in fact, history being written not in terms of what happened, but what ought to have happened according to various party lines. So he's basically talking about how we just never know if we're getting the
Yeah.
truth. And if you read 1984 by him, that's what that, like, it's all about, you know. They tell you, it's so scary. Like it when you read 1984, it's just so scary.
What's
If your
actually
eyes
happening?
are opening, that like how much he's gotten right. It's just he wasn't picturing it
He
how the
didn't
world
know.
of today, but it's all there. It's all there. And like I try to tell my buddy this at work, because my buddy follows this war really closely, and he's like really into, like, you know, military operations and shit like that, and especially like Russian ones and shit. And he's always saying, oh well, you know, I read this, expert was saying this and this, and I'm always like, well, you don't know, bro. Like you don't know if that shit's true. You're only hearing what they tell you.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know. So we're just never gonna know what's really happening. Because he's like, I don't know, I said something about, oh, okay, because like the biolabs, right? Like
Yeah.
those have been confirmed now.
Yeah.
Like that's official.
Exactly.
Oh, the conspiracy theory?
Yeah, like
that
how
what you
everyone, when this first started, everyone was like, no, he's attacking biolabs. And everyone was like, all right, you fucking conspiracy theorists. Like, there's no fucking biolabs. And then they were like, the administration was like, yeah, they're biolabs, but they're not U.S. funded.
Right.
And then like 3 days later, they're like, okay, yeah, so they're U.S. funded, but we're not like making weapons in them. And then they're like, all right, yeah, we're making weapons in them, okay, but we got to make sure that the Russians don't get their hands on it, because then it would be bad,
Right.
You know? And it's like, what the fuck? What are you doing that for? What are you making those for? But so yeah, so it started off as a conspiracy, but it turns out to be true. And I was bringing that up to him, and he was like, well, you know, because what happened was, what's her name, Psaki?
Jen
Psaki.
Psaki.
Yeah.
Jen
She
Psaki?
put out like a tweet or
Psaki.
something saying like how like we should expect like them to either use the chemical weapons,
Yeah.
or there's gonna be like a false flag that they're gonna do.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, that's what she's saying that Russia is going to do, even though
Yeah.
they just found literally chemical weapons that
In the Ukraine?
they're saying that the USA like.
And so my buddy was like, well, you know, Russia did use chemical weapons in Syria. And like, I don't know
No, they didn't.
when that was, like 2018 or something. And so like I didn't know anything. I don't follow that shit. So
Yeah.
I finally looked into it, and I was like looking up all these headlines. Like I was looking at mainstream news articles about it and everything. And they're all like, yeah, Russia used chemical weapons in Syria, blah, 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 blah. And it was a whole article. But then at the end, it would be like, Russia claims that it didn't. or
Yeah.
Russia denies this allegation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's never like Russia was never like, oh yeah, I admit to it.
Yeah.
I did that. So it's like, okay, well they're saying they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying they did. It's like, how can I tell? How do I know who's lying or not? Because but
Never
of course
know.
I'm gonna think they're lying because you've painted them as the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Look at this Sun article right here.
And like they might be the boogeyman, but so the fuck are you? Like, so are we.
Yeah. 100%
You
all
know?
the time.
Like we're boogeymen too.
All the time. Like it's the same shit that you're bitching about with the Iraq war. It's the same thing. Like that's the easiest comparison. It's like we did this to Iraq. Like we did what Russia's doing to fucking Ukraine right now.
Not even necessarily. We don't know. But look at this, dude. Ukraine's presidential advisor said on Thursday that more than 7,000 Russian troops have been killed. By Sunday, it had risen to 11,000. On Tuesday, March 8th, Russian President Vladimir Putin lost another of his top generals as he was gunned down, and this comes after a major general was killed by a Ukrainian sniper. Is this shit real?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Is this shit real? Like, I thought this was a joke.
I don't know.
10,000 people. That's what I was telling you.
Dude, that's
So
a fuck
11,000
ton of people, man.
Fuck yeah, it is.
How many American soldiers were lost in Afghanistan?
And you get this guy talking about numbers. I don't know. You gotta be careful.
I know, dude.
You get him talking about the
Because
numbers. He gets obsessed with the numbers.
They lie, dude. They lie.
Yeah, like 10,000. Like, and that's what I heard that on the news. They casually said that, and they just rolled through it, and then they just kept showing pictures of like apartment buildings that were blown up. I'm like, hold on, do we really think that this guy's just over there like killing innocent women and children? Like,
Yeah.
is that what they think
Bro.
he's doing?
Bro.
Or is there like another thing going on where like 10,000 of his soldiers are being killed by Ukrainian neo-Nazis?
Yeah.
Whatever, you know
Bro.
what I mean?
The entire Afghanistan war, only 2,400 U.S. military deaths. That's over like 2 decades.
Yeah.
And they're saying in a couple weeks, 11,000 have gotten killed in one side only.
You know what they're building, dog?
How many Ukrainians?
7,000.
7,000
I
Ukrainians?
think so, yeah. Hold up. How
Is
many?
that since like 2014 though? Like when this war when like the conflict actually started? Because that's the other thing. No one gave a fuck about
Yeah,
this
exactly.
shit until now.
Did you see that clip of Tim Dillon?
Let's play that shit, dude. That
Oh,
shit
yeah.
was, dude. Tim Dillon is a fucking national treasure.
All right.
Yeah.
Tim
Clip
Dillon
was-
plus what?
Here, I'll play it. on
No,
my phone.
you find I want to know how many Ukrainians have died.
This says 3 days ago, says 1,300.
So so you're telling me the second / third like most powerful army in the world going against the 30th most powerful army in the world, and they only got 1,300 Ukrainian soldiers dead compared to fucking 10,000 Russians? No way,
More
bro.
than 10,000. 11,000.
No way, bro.
Or there's some fuck shit going on and they're killing a lot of Russians. Like,
Yeah.
like and they're hiding.
Maybe it's
it.
like U.S.
And they're
special
straight up
forces or
hiding.
other other countries' special
British
forces.
special
Yeah.
force, all of them. NATO.
Yeah, they're both hiding shit. Like they're
Fuck
definitely
yeah.
like I'm saying.
Everyone's
We're
like-
never gonna know
everyone's
what this
expecting-
war.
Everyone's expecting
Dude.
them to be like, listen, this is how we are doing our covert operations where we're nation building and taking countries. Like, this is how we're doing it. They act like they're supposed to be told.
Well,
what
no,
they're
yeah, no,
doing.
they're being told what they're doing. Like it's like what Andrew reads is like he's reading experts and U.S. intelligence, and they're like, oh, this is what they're doing and this is what's going on. And it's like, no, like they're not doing that.
Yeah.
Like they're doing something else.
Yeah.
Just
Why-
like how when we went into fucking Afghanistan. Right, we went in there because of weapons of mass destruction. That's what our intelligence was telling the American public. Yeah. There's weapons of mass destruction in there, and then it just turns out no. Like we had to get fucking Cheney's, building,
And why were
construction
they,
company going.
and why were they propagating yellow and blue for months and months in mass media psychosis style, even to the point where the Super
Oh,
Bowl
yeah, I saw
is-
that.
The Super Bowl winners are yellow and blue which is like the biggest American thing. So everyone's celebrating the Super Bowl. They're already used to wearing those colors. And then all of a sudden, what is it? Ukraine flag. Dude, that's
Bro.
now so if your friends want to look at you and you saying some fuck shit's going on with the war, then you're like, no, listen, they've been predicting this war and the result of how everyone's going to respond to it for fucking years.
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah, and thinking back, like the whole like Hillary Clinton was supposed to be elected, and like
Yeah.
maybe like I don't know, man. It seems like a lot of dead. It says even more. That's even a lot more than the U.S. had the entire Iraq war. Like that's a lot more. That means that
They're lying.
They're
Or-
They're lying,
they're
and we've
either
been
lying-
again. Weapons
Yeah.
of mass destruction. Weapons of
Yeah.
mass destruction. That was bullshit. That was bullshit, and we've been at war for 20 years for that.
yeah.
Over that, and people are getting rich off of rebuilding shit. You know, it's like who knows, like that.
If they're
who
not
knows
lying,
what
then
that's
it
about?
really
That
is like the
they could
start
have
of
been.
World War
They,
III.
they could have been in there fucking stealing stargates, bro. You
I
know,
think we're in the mid. We've been in the middle.
I know,
of
but
World
I'm saying
War III.
like that's a lot more than I thought. I thought, dude, there's maybe a couple hundred deaths.
this is just the next stage of it. Though.
Yeah. I'm like thinking, okay, is Russia even doing anything in
They
there?
don't call
Like,
it
what the
theater,
fuck are they even
right?
doing in there?
The
Like,
Pacific theater, the Europe
For nothing?
theater,
yeah.
right? What do you think they call it theater
Yeah.
for, man?
Just when they start naming random 6 numbers, then you're gonna know that something's
Fucking
fake.
show.
Okay.
dude, no, they're probably fudging it. The
They
whole
must
thing.
be. I mean,
Fucking what's that movie we talked about? The
Wag the dog.
Wag the Dog. That movie's about this. And
Yeah.
we just. But if you say that, I don't know, you're a terrible person. It's because of how you can see in real time, like it affecting the masses, though.
yeah.
And then when you look into it, like I said, like they were planning it for a minute.
yeah.
Yeah, that Super Bowl shit caught me off hard. Like I was like, holy shit! I didn't even like think. I never even thought about that.
And then there's a lot.
But it's
dude.
so like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, yellow and blue.
There's like a shit ton, like through like ads and like everything the last 5 years, 4
Dude.
years.
Did you guys see the picture where it's a Ukrainian pride thing, and it's from the city of San Francisco? I'm sending it to you right now, Jake and Jim.
Why don't you just pull it up on the screen?
Let's see if I can find it on
Send
here.
it to
Let's see. I don't know why, but I don't know why I did that.
Did you forget your job,
Well,
boy?
yeah. Let me find it real quick. Keep talking. I'll see if I can find it.
No, I mean it's just they're doing some fuck shit for sure. It's just crazy. You watch it and it's just the way that they broadcast these wars on TV are like it's like a production.
Yes.
It's like you really think that they're going to be showing you what's going on, what's really going on? No.
Oh, you wanted to bring up that Tim Dillon thing.
Oh, yeah. He breaks it down. He breaks it down for real. I think you said that to me, right? Yeah.
He breaks it down in the sense of like, you know, if you're not looking at any conspiracies of it, how you should be looking at it.
For anything. You know what I mean? That's really what it comes down to. The Ukraine, everybody goes, we're going to do the no-fly zone. I go, no.
Oh, you clicked off it.
Oh, did I? Motherfucker.
How much can you personally sacrifice at any given time for anything? You know what I mean? That's really what it comes down to. The Ukraine, everybody goes, we're going to do the no-fly zone. I go, no. Are you mentally ill? Do you know what a no-fly zone is? A NATO no-fly zone? That'll bring us into direct conflict with Russia, a nuclear power, because we would have to enforce the no-fly zone. Well, how do we enforce it? Shooting down Russian aircraft. Yeah. Well, what do you think happens? Right. And by the way, I think these sanctions are crazy too, because we're making a guy desperate. You don't want your enemy broke. We're putting him in a corner. We're putting Putin in a place where he's going to go, all right, so we ain't got nothing. The economy's exploded, so guess what? Let's really hit to Ukraine. How do you deal with a guy like this? You ignore it! Turn off the TV! No one cared about the fucking Ukraine. They only care because they're white. That is a fact. That's literally the truth. And I know you may disagree with that, but did you give a shit about Yemen? Did you care about the brown kids in Yemen? You don't. No. You care about them because you could imagine them coming to dinner at your house. That's really why you care. You ignore it. Turn the fucking TV off. Yeah. That's how you deal with it.
Has a little bit more nuclear war implications than yes.
Yeah, if we keep fucking with him, stop fucking with him.
Yeah.
And let him do what he wants.
But
Sorry. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
Keep going though. Keep going.
And let him.
Let him go.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Who? You gonna go to nuclear war for Estonia?
No.
You gonna go to nuclear war for Latvia?
No.
What of those countries do you want to see your family incinerated for? Let me know.
I love that.
Yeah.
Which one of those countries you want to see your family incinerated?
Let me know. I don't even think that's the reason people care. It's not because they're white. It's because the media puts it in your face and tells you that in order to be a good person, you have to care about this.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't find the picture that I was gonna
The
send you
biggest
guys, but-
take from it is when he's like, just turn it off.
Yeah, just
Like,
turn it off.
Yeah.
Shit's not in like Amish communities and shit. Like they're not fucking worried about
No.
this.
Yeah.
Like
It's like, I don't know. Like, I just, like, I don't give a fuck. You
Yeah.
know, I don't give a fuck what happens
You
over
shouldn't.
there. I don't.
The whole-
you know?
the whole
and,
thing
what,
that-
that makes me a bad person?
No.
Does that make me a bad person? Like, when is it, like, when did it become shitty to, like,
Mind your own fucking
not
business.
care about people other than, like, your own? You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Like,
it's
like,
different.
why-
It's
like, why
okay to
did that
care,
become
but it's like
No, but like, when did that become shitty? Like, why do I gotta give a fuck about Joe Schmo's grandma? Like, why am I expected to give a fuck about Joe? Like, I don't. You know, I give a fuck about my family and the people in my life,
okay.
right? And why those people do something in my life. They contribute to my life. So I don't really give a fuck about
What happens in another country?
another country.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the guy down the street.
yes.
You know, like, I don't want anything bad to happen to them, but I don't give a fuck about them.
Right, they don't enter.
I
into
don't
your
care.
thoughts.
I don't care about how his date went,
Well, the whole thing is like,
and neither does anybody else. And
Yeah.
and people who say they do, they're fucking lying. They're fucking lying.
This is also like, why are they
'Cause you
taking our
don't.
tax dollars to give to them? That's the thing. They have what? They don't have their own fucking army. Like, why do we have to? Like you said, you don't care about the guy down the street,
Yeah,
but
No-
you're expected to pay out of your pay to give to some other cause that we don't even fucking have any idea what's going
all
on over
these,
there.
Well, see, the fucked up thing though is that like all these people are expected to care about all those people, but don't even give a fuck about the
about-
people around them.
Exactly.
Like they don't even give a fuck. Like you said, they don't
Yeah.
even give a fuck about.
No one
the
gives a
people around
fuck.
them. Like
yeah.
that maybe should be the bigger picture. The bigger thing is like building those people around you and
Yeah.
creating better relationships.
Like,
with
about
them.
I should
community.
care more about the guy down the street
yes.
than I give a
yes.
fuck about some country across the world that I'll never go to.
Yeah.
I agree. My thoughts are just like, we don't need to even be over there. We don't need to be worried about
Well,
it.
that's
They
the
don't need to
same
be
shit we've
dominating
been
our
saying
news
since
cycle.
Iraq.
Yeah, just turn it off. Exactly.
Like, get the fuck out of there. We don't need to be there. Like, worry about America.
Worry about America,
well,
man.
yeah, well, that's the
Straight
thing.
up.
Worry about
They're
fucking
doing it on
America.
purpose, though. That's the thing. They're
Stop trying
Or-
to fucking split America. Stop trying.
Yeah.
It's like so obvious. Like,
Yeah.
stop trying
That's
to
how
split
you.
it.
That's how you crumble an empire.
You stop trying to split it and worry about America. Like, they're obviously causing all these ridiculous arguments within families and friend circles and coworkers and you know
Yeah.
all that shit on purpose because they don't want you worrying about the guy down the street. They want you worried about some fucking fuck off in Yemen or something like that has nothing to do with you. That probably controls the bank. I don't know.
yeah. It's like people are pissed off that they're invading Ukraine, but like we don't even really know realistically
Fucking-
if there
fucking
were the
four
biolabs
Jim
there.
still
Listen,
can't even
like,
find.
think about
Ukraine
this.
Listen,
on the map.
I don't know where Ukraine is, but I do know
Yeah.
in 2014 those same fucking outlets
Yeah.
were writing fucking Ukraine's the most corrupt fucking
Yeah.
country, blah blah blah. And we were talking a fucking year ago about
Yeah.
Hunter Biden going to Ukraine doing shady shit, and there's just a bunch of shady shit about Ukraine, but now everyone's back in Ukraine.
Yeah, like we don't even know if those bioweapons labs are
Ukraine
real. If they were
sounds
real,
shady.
like
when I think Ukraine, I see this guy in a jumpsuit with a fucking Uzi.
I think of behind
mean-
enemy lines, bro.
Yes, dude. Straight up.
Yeah,
Straight up.
yeah.
Fucking Owen
Eastern
Wilson.
Europe,
What was
Eastern
behind
Europe.
enemy lines?
somewhere in the Balkans, somewhere around there, like Serbia or something.
Yeah.
It's a badass movie.
Yeah, it is a good movie.
Badass movie.
dude. Badass movie. We might watch that one again.
I know, dude. That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a
it
good
is a good
one.
one. I like at the end how the guy's like steps on the mine
Yeah.
and he's like, "Don't move," and he like threatens to shoot him, and he just walks away, and he's walking on the hill, and you just hear like in the background it blows
Blow
up.
Yeah. It's a badass. Owen Wilson kills that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wish we would have seen Owen Wilson do some more shit like that instead of getting caught up in that.
Yeah, they
kooky-ass
almost
character.
Bruce Willis them.
They should have. I know.
They didn't.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't give a fuck what's going on
Yeah.
over there, man.
No. It's just
know?
the thing is
It's when people
It's annoying to hear
if Russia
everyone
comes
else.
here, Russia or the Ukraine come here, then yeah, I'm gonna give a fuck.
yeah, I seen fucking leftist memes like with like
But you know who I'm gonna give a fuck
Kyle
about?
Rittenhouse go over to Ukraine. It's like, no. Why the fuck would he go over
Doesn't
there?
even make any fucking
Why,
sense.
how does that even make yeah, how does that even make sense
Makes
to an
no
argument?
sense at all.
Like you're saying it's like you go over there if you give a fuck so much about it. Don't tell
Who?
just like I've seen like leftist memes like with Kyle Rittenhouse and being like you better have your mom drive you to Ukraine if you're so bad or some shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you idiots, you go to Ukraine. if
People
you're
are
so
going
bad.
there.
Good.
I heard
People are
dude,
going
people are
there.
going there. But what's
Good,
crazy as fuck is that it's like literally Russia has like 10 times as many casualties,
Dude,
and
wait
people
till-
are still being like,
Wait till they get
back
there
to
and they're
Ukraine,
like,
like-
nothing's happening.
yeah,
like
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, the way they get there and they're not allowed in.
so like they have a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly.
You're not allowed to see what's going on here.
There's no
'cause,
such thing.
They're fighting over a Stargate. they're fighting over some like
just like
alien
another moon
aircraft
landing,
or some
bro.
shit.
it's totally faked.
Yeah. Oh, pop culture. I guess it's pop culture.
Pop it, baby.
If I'm jumping back here, but I watched the original Loose Change.
The original.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which was like the first.
Yes.
You can watch it on BitChute.
It was like Loose Change and Zeitgeist.
Yeah.
That came out like
I don't think it's on YouTube anymore, but it might be actually. But
because YouTube's fucking whack.
yeah,
now.
YouTube. But this was back in Wild West YouTube days.
Yeah.
But it's good. The kid sounds young. The director.
He is young. He's like a college kid.
Yeah, he sounds like a kid though. I was like, I didn't think about that, or think about it like that the first time I seen it because he probably sounded like older. Or, what I
Oh,
mean?
right, yeah.
or around the same age or whatever. But it's fucking good, dude. Show me a motherfucking plane, dog.
Show
That's-
me a fucking
After watching
plane.
that, I got stoked again. Like, show me a plane. Like, that's it.
What do you mean,
You will.
show me
I
a
will
plane?
shut up
The
about
Pentagon getting
That
hit.
one,
There's,
yeah, I
there's
know.
not
I
a
will
plane.
shut the
Yeah.
fuck up if you just
Can't-
show me CGI a
How?
fucking plane flying into the Pentagon,
Yeah.
you fucking assholes,
Yeah.
and be like, look,
Of the most
a plane flew
fortified
into the Pentagon.
building in America.
It'd be easy to do it too. Just do old fucking 2000s surveillance camera footage from the hotel across the street, which the FBI stole all the tapes from.
Yeah, or
right
the gas
after,
station
Yeah,
or the
It's-
gas station.
yeah.
that the plane would have flew
Show
by.
me it.
I saw that it's not physically possible, anyways, because like
Yeah, the turn
it's like,
and everything.
yeah, it has to fly so low, and then the engines
aim.
would do so
Dude,
much
pull up a
damage to
picture.
the.
Pull up a picture of fucking of the Pentagon on 9/11. There's not a plane. There's just not a plane. That's just the only thing you'll notice that there is not a fucking plane.
There's no wings.
There's no plane, bro.
No.
There's no
it
trace
was
of a
probably
plane.
a missile.
Look
dude.
at that hole right there. That hole
Which one
was
here?
the most. That's the most. That part of the fucking plane. So like the lodge, the fucking nose, and the lodge of the plane is probably the least. It's literally hollow.
Yeah, and they're
Like-
saying
It's like
it
a
went
tin
all the way
can.
through to there.
It's hollow, and they're saying it went through like one of the most gnarly constructed buildings. They were doing a fucking missile test on
Yeah.
it. That's what it was. They're just like, let's test them. Let's test one of these missiles on
On
fucking-
9/11 at the same exact time.
yeah.
That yeah.
There's
Yeah, dude.
people see
Well,
a
it's like
helicopter.
no, you're right. You look at that whole. You look at that, and you're like, "There's okay. That's not a fucking plane, bro." Like,
There's no trace of a
no,
plane there,
and
dude.
And the fact of the matter with this, leave that picture up real quick. With that picture, this one does it because this is the picture they use because it looks like a plane flew into this building.
Yeah.
But what happened was that part fell like an hour and a half after the plane, quote unquote, flew into the building.
Yeah.
Like that.
So you gotta
fell
find
over.
you gotta find a different picture.
So
You
if
gotta
you
find
lo-
like the original, like right after it happens, because it's just like a hole.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
hole in the front of the building.
Yeah, they use this one because it looks better.
Yeah. And that's
It looks less like a missile.
That's always no. That one you look at, you're like, oh, I guess that could be a plane.
Yeah.
But when you see the original fucking picture of it and the spools on the fucking lawn, man, I talk about that shit for days.
Like this one right here? No. No.
Dude, I remember fucking showing this to my parents and
Right
my
here.
parents being like, "Dude, get the fuck out of my
I know, exactly.
Jim's on drugs.
Like this is what it went through.
Jake got Jim on drugs.
You can't even find a pre-collapse. Type in Pentagon pre-collapse 9/11.
And then look at a picture of the fucking moon lander. Okay? Look at a picture of the moon lander and seriously tell yourself this thing was in outer space.
Look, you can't even fucking find the pre-collapse.
There's one right down.
This one?
No, go down. Right there.
That one? No, that's the hole inside the building.
Okay, it's inside the building.
Go back up real quick, Enzo. What's that one where they have like the plane?
Where?
That blue one.
This one?
No, I don't know what the fuck that is.
The point is, there's no fucking plane, dude.
Yeah, the
No.
point is you can't find a video of the plane, and
Like-
it would be like the most like like there would be you know how many cameras would be around that area or are around that area
And they
and
released
on that building.
and they released a 5 frames of like the security gate next to it, and in that 5 frames,
It looks
there's-
like a missile.
there's no fucking plane.
No,
there's not one
exactly.
plane.
No.
Like, just show me a plane. Go up real quick. These renditions though, like, you're telling me that it just disappeared.
here, man.
Yeah, look at it.
There's that huge ass, big ass plane.
Where?
It's not. That's what this is. That's what they're saying that is.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no plane. Fake it, you fucking assholes. Just fake it. Lazy.
They
Yeah.
don't need
Lazy.
to, man. That is faking it for them. They just
They just
say it in the
told you.
media nonstop,
Yeah.
and then people are
over
like,
and
okay.
over and over and over. People,
That's how easy it is, man.
obviously, yeah.
Such a powerful tool. Media.
Yeah, because it's like, especially when you go back and watch Loose Change, it has all that, like, all the actual like news broadcast audio of people being like, oh, there's a fucking helicopter circling the Pentagon. And it's like, because they reported what they were seeing, but you
Yeah.
just don't remember those ones. You remember
Yeah.
like the updated ones, whichever pick and choose ones that they choose to clip out.
They're probably all memory hold now at this point.
100%.
Yeah, someone's got a picture pointing out all the different cameras on the Pentagon on the very side of. No, not this one. Go down, right there. It's like all the look, there's like so many cameras, like perfect cameras that could have been.
But the thing that kills me are like the normies that somehow like rationalize it in their mind, and they go, you know what? If that was the case, do you know how many people would have to be in on it? And it's
Yeah,
like,
not many.
dude, it clearly
Not-
fucking happened. What do you mean?
Not many have to be in on shit like this because that's how like everything's
Compartmentalized.
yeah.
Yeah.
That that's how it works with everything, NASA and everything like that. Everything is these sections, and all it takes is this section needs to know it, and then they put out the information for the next section to bring down to the other section.
Chain of command.
And that's how all this war shit is too. It's like I listened that. Did you guys ever listen to that Tripoli episode with the guy with the talking about the Civil War?
Yeah.
No, I didn't listen to it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That shit was hot. He was talking all this shit, and like the guy, like he was like an enthusiast, and we brought it up on here, and then like the guy was an enthusiast on the Civil War, but he was talking about from the perspective of the South and like how like the South wasn't doing. doing shit. They were just protecting their land. Like that's what
Yeah.
they were about. Like, you know, and they made it out to be about like slaves and shit, and it obviously wasn't about that. But he was like, he was telling, he was like, not that I know, not that I'm like any buff on the Civil War by any means, but still, like he was saying shit that like I never even heard of,
Yeah.
you know. And it's a that's
Opening
the
your
side
Yeah.
you're just never gonna know.
That's the first step to denying my dog. Getting into the Civil War, you're getting
real.
close.
Yeah.
Getting close to the D word.
Yeah.
The what?
We denying?
The denying.
The
Like,
denying?
denying of the.
Oh, yeah, right, right.
I'm gonna
Okay,
have to
so
listen to
Enzo,
that.
you're supposed to do some homework for me. I keep hearing about this BlackRock company,
Mhm.
right? And how it owns everything, and
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, and I don't understand what it is. It's an investment thing. I don't know what that is. Okay, I am not in that world of like investment or like stocks or any of this shit. I don't know how any of that shit works. And I really don't care. So I asked Enzo to explain this to me as if I was 8 years old.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yeah. You ready?
Yes.
All right. So let's say that you're.
What is BlackRock?
BlackRock is an investment management company. What does that mean? It means that they manage investment for very rich and wealthy people, but they also manage investments for corporations as well as probably itself, their
So-
own company's interests.
So do they tell like rich people what to invest in?
They may do that, but they may tell they it's more than just telling them. They may actually be in charge of like acquiring like an asset. Like it's let's say like BlackRock is a client of Disney.
Okay.
Okay, they're not probably, but
I
they may
think they are.
Okay,
I think
they might
that's-
be. And they might be in charge of acquiring smaller studios to add to Disney's flagship. They could be indie studios. It could be acquiring rights to different movie series. It could be acquiring real estate. It could be acquiring technology or raw materials that they're going to need for their movies. It's literally any type of investment management. So like you've seen in the news, what they do now is like they're making use of like government funds, right? And they're buying private residents, and that's like just part of their portfolio is like real estate. They're just an investment management company. So they have like part of it could be with cryptocurrency, part of it could be with acquiring companies, part of it could be with
Now-
acquiring land.
Okay, so what I've heard though is that they have their fingers in pretty much everything.
Correct. They do. They're a very
They're
very
like-
large company.
Like, but their fingers are in are they are tied to pretty much every single major company in at least this country.
Not Disney though, but it's not important.
We're going to look at all of their companies. Let's see.
probably like it's probably way too much to even
Yeah, 203
a bunch
companies
of
that it owns.
ghost companies and shit
Yeah.
like that too. I'm sure like
Exactly. I'm trying to find more specifically ones that we would know about.
and the funny thing is they'll end up just making a movie about all this shit that we're talking about,
Yeah.
and everyone's gonna be like, ha ha ha, ha it's a movie.
Here you go.
And
It's
it's
like
this is all happening.
secret company that
It's like
owns the
fucking
world.
stock market crash that happened. They just made Big Short. They're like, oh look at this shit happens. The whole American population was duped.
It's the most powerful Wall Street fund in the world with $9 trillion worth of assets.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Assets, land, gold. An asset. Think about this. An asset is like land, gold, timber, oil, Bitcoin,
Okay.
cars, anything that is like something that you can own tangibly and hold on to as an asset.
I think Bitcoin's a stretch in there.
I mean, you can technically hold it.
pretty sure they own it.
Yeah, asset is not
But isn't it- I'm
necessarily.
I'm pretty sure they have their fingers in that.
I'm sure they
I know,
do,
but
dude.
isn't Bitcoin not real?
No, it's still an asset.
I know, but okay.
So
Okay. All the other stuff I understood. I was like, oil, yeah.
any kind of commodity, like anything that you can hold, even cash, really is a liquid asset, right? It's still an asset. But they have their
Is a liquid asset just a fancy way of saying fake as fuck?
no. You can move it around quick. That's what liquid
Okay.
is like. But gold, you can't. You have to take fucking gold to. I don't even know where do you take gold to like change it into cash.
They were hired
Because
to,
it's real.
They were hired
Yeah.
to clean up the mess of
Because
the
it's real.
2008 housing crisis.
Yeah, they have their hands.
That's
in
what I was
literally
just talking
everything.
about.
Yeah.
The Federal Reserve hired them.
Dude, I knew Jared Leto was involved in that shit.
They own part of CNN and Fox.
Probably actually then for sure.
You know, at least 3 executives from BlackRock operate in President Biden's cabinet.
Okay.
Okay, look at this. The reason why BlackRock is so efficient in helping our governments around the world is that they use an extensive technology program called Aladdin, which operates more than $21 trillion in assets. It's approximately 5,000 supercomputers that now act as the central nervous system for the world's most sophisticated investors and asset managers. Man, they're just like,
See, like
using
that's
AI.
that's the type of shit they fighting about in
Yeah.
fucking Ukraine right now. So that that computer, supercomputers
Yeah.
and shit. You know, some fucking
Yeah.
alien technology.
CERN and shit. Like you said, like portals.
Yeah.
Portals into the unknown. They figured out how to break through the firmament. Russia did, and they're about to expose it.
Right.
That was the whole idea of the space wars. Let's see who can break the firmament first. I don't know if that's true.
who knows,
Right.
man? We don't know what the fuck's going
No,
on. It's pathetic.
I wouldn't be
man.
surprised if that was
Yeah.
if someone told me
Fuck
that.
knows.
I'd be like, oh yeah, I believe it.
Let's get into some secret hideout random shit.
All right.
Secret hideout, random shit.
Secret hideout random shit.
I got something for this category.
Where did I want to start? Okay, this is kind of secret hideout sports too at the same time. But the Red Wings played Calgary last game, right?
Yes.
Calgary Flames, and it was kind of cool that one of the referees, it was his last game. It was his last game as a ref.
Okay.
He was retiring, and at the end, both teams after the game, both teams lined up and they all went and like shook his hand and like gave him a hug and shit and like talked to him after the game, like on the ice. They all lined up and went and shook his hand and shit. And I thought that was kind of cool. And it was another cool thing was that he played one NHL game as an NHL player in like the 90s or some shit like that, late 90s or early 2000s or something. And he played, I think he scored a goal, and it was as a Red Wing against the Calgary Flames.
Oh, that's
Wow,
dope.
that is awesome.
So did they plan that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Or at least he did it, you know.
What's that guy's name?
I don't know.
Look that up, Enzo.
I'm on the thing here, hoping they say it. But
Just look it up.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
read-
it up.
Read the
You
whole
think
ass
I'm doing-
article.
All
He's
right.
like, here, let me just read this whole 9-page article. Just to shout the guy out. That's tight though.
Let's see which reference.
Red Wings probably got smoked.
3
Did they get
nothing, bro.
smoked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Dean
think-
Morton.
Some think that they're bailing on the season purposely.
It
I
don't,
want
that
them
don't
to.
make sense though. That's what the lottery is for. The
But
lottery is
doesn't
to
it
make
still give
No.
you like some sort of
No.
advantage?
Yeah, you can get second and
No,
third
dude.
instead of 6.
a bunch of playoff teams got better picks than us last year.
if they
Like
get in
2
the
or
lottery.
3.
That's only in the top 3, isn't it?
No, I'm saying like two. I think two playoff teams.
But
got
doesn't it
better
still
pick-
it still at least puts you in an order for your
You.
picking? Because I don't think necessarily first, second, and third rounds always really matter. Like especially for teams looking for depth, like the Wings are right now. Like we want some of those good ass 5th rounders, good ass 6th rounders.
6th round?
I don't know. That's what Mo was. Fuck.
Fuck, man.
Mo?
Mo was not.
Mo was
first
6th.
round.
Yeah, Mo was 6th pick.
6th pick, but he should have. But they wanted him to go. They wanted him. They suspected him to go 6th round.
6th round for Maurice Sider.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sickening that Eiserman got him.
People were pissed about that. People thought that was a waste.
I don't think he's supposed to go 6th round.
I thought he was supposed
He
to
was.
go 12,
No,
number
dude, he
12.
was slept on.
I know he slept on, but
Hard.
6th round.
Yeah.
I thought he was a pretty.
He
I thought
wasn't.
number 12 instead of 8.
I mean, I don't know what number he was, but I know that, like,
I thought he was just supposed to be back farther,
yeah, I mean,
like
that's-
20 or like 15th or something.
maybe, yeah. Still, though, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't, I mean, what's his name? Zadina was number 3, and that has, or whatever, it's number 6, and that has turned out to be a bust. I wish we would have got Quinn Hughes instead of him.
We'll get somebody good. He knows what he's doing. He might, I think, and if they're losing like this, it does seem weird that they're losing like this. Like, they're kind of like, had some momentum.
That could be coaching shit or locker room shit.
Yeah. Or they're like, hey, slow down a little bit. Nettie let some goals in.
Oh yeah, did you guys see that?
Put
No.
one in yourself.
He put one in himself.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
He's falling apart.
That's gonna be like a goalie blooper for the next 20 years.
I thought he was good.
he was wild at first. He was making some wild saves.
The games are probably just starting right now. Oh, no, it's over an hour and a half late. Okay.
Yeah. Another thing. Did you guys see the Simpsons making fun of Joe Rogan?
No.
Like a recent Simpsons episode.
I guess I didn't see it, but
Like simped
New
on
York
him?
Post did a article on it. They eventually like the whole episode was about Homer getting canceled,
Okay.
and he gets like nobody wants to fuck with Homer at all, and a Joe Rogan like doppelganger podcaster is the only one that wants him on. He's the only one that's willing to meet with Homer and has him on, and they have like a picture. Yeah, there you go. They have like a picture. It says like right wing podcast house,
Pariah's welcome.
and it's funny though because like I don't know what angle the Simpsons was going on. Like it seems like they're making fun of it, but then the article goes on to talk about how like Joe Rogan. They're like, as you might know, Joe Rogan recently had on Dr. Malone, who's a vaccine scientist that put out misinformation, and it was like and had over 270 medical doctors sign against it, you know. And it's like, okay, bro, like, okay, first off, like 270 doctors is not a lot of doctors. Like,
It's not that many, bro.
like, that's not a lot of doctors at all. Like, that's not all they could get. That's the only amount of signatures they could get.
How many
Do you, like,
doctors
protest?
are in the U.S.?
Dude, there's probably like 270 doctors in like fucking like 5 miles of here.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And any doctorate could sign out on it?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably like plastic surgeons signing that shit.
That's stupid that the Simpsons. I don't fuck with the Simpsons at all, so I don't even know like what.
I didn't even know they're still on, bro.
Yeah, I don't- I
I
don't-
thought they were done. They got some weird shit though, dude. Their predictions. That's some like
Yeah.
time travel shit. It really is.
or
man.
predictive programming, like or simply predictive
Yeah.
programming.
Like
Like,
I
I'm
heard
talking
that,
about like the Ukraine thing.
dude.
think
I
has been
heard they put
happening
on the
for
God
months.
particle formula on The Simpsons. I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently there's an episode where Homer is. It's like a God, what's that Matt Damon movie? Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting, yeah.
Thing where he like he writes the God particle formula that was discovered at CERN by CERN, but like 5 years early. Like to a T, like he writes the formula on there, and I don't know how real it is, but
That's weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Homer Simpson almost discovered the elusive God particle 14 years before science did.
That's strange.
They got a lot of them that are fucking weird, but yeah, predictive programming.
Yeah, I mean, that's the name of the game. Like, it seems to be simple. Like, I mean, that's what Black Mirror is, dude. You look at the Black Mirror and you just
Yeah,
you
that's
just-
what it is. Predictive
yeah.
programming.
Yeah, you just look at it and it tells you what to think, tells you what to do. You just go.
Well, that show itself is,
Yeah, for sure.
you know, that's what we would see.
Ninja Turtles, dog.
What did you want to bring up, Enzo?
Oh, I'm stuck in a Russian psyop myself, dude.
You are?
Yeah, I'm stuck in a Russian psyop, man.
What?
Yeah, I'm like addicted to playing this game. It's like metaverse kind of.
What are you talking about?
It's like this Russian game that I don't know when it came out. It came out pretty recently, but like not a lot of people have heard of it, and it's super like immersive, and it's basically like I got like super addicted to it like right after I started playing it. So I told Jim it was a Russian psyop because it's like
I think it is.
I think it is too, dude.
What's the game? Like, what is it?
It's like a survival type game, but
Bring it
it's
up.
about like
What's it
alright,
called?
It's called Escape from Tarkov, and it's actually kind of like after a post-apocalyptic war of between the U.S. and Russia over, I think, an area by Ukraine.
It's a straight up psyop.
Dude, I seriously think
And
it is.
what's it? What do you think it's psyoping you to
Become totally addicted to this game and play it like nonstop. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's you know how you think of the metaverse where it's like you're doing things in virtual world instead of doing it, you know, in real life. It's like literally it's down to the fact that they have like the price of Bitcoin in this game is the same as it is in real life. It fluctuates. And so people are like trading it and like it's just I don't know, man. But it's super like
We lost
lifelike
them.
reality.
We lost him to
Yeah.
the metaverse, dog.
It's kind of like if it ever loads up, it's kind of
Can you just bring up a YouTube video or something?
What does he bring up? The official website?
yeah. Go to YouTube,
It's such an Enzo thing right there. Bring up the.
bro. This
It's
internet,
a sweet looking game.
dude. It's addicting, man. Let's see.
And what you said? You don't know when it came out?
Hey, right there,
like-
blue and yellow. Blue
Blue
and
and yellow
yellow
right here.
on the screen.
Well, that's the Super Bowl.
I
And the
know.
Rams, but
Just keep it there.
Yeah.
Keep those blues popping. I don't like blue and yellow, to be honest, though.
No.
there's actually a film about it. I'm gonna have to watch that.
Film about what?
This game.
And actually, there's a
Wait.
podcast. There's a podcast called The Hideout about this
Is
game.
there really?
So shout out The Hideout.
Where'd you see that?
There's always. I knew there's all. You know, whenever you have a name of something, you know,
You just know it's there.
someone else has it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But anyways, it's like
All words have been used.
yeah.
I'll just put.
Every song's been written.
Yeah, it's just flip it up, switch it up.
Damn, dude, that is realistic. looking.
This is. You have to put solar panels on your house, dude, because they're be energy conscious.
So wait, again? I'm sorry. Did you say when this came out?
It's out now, but it's not. It's like in beta still, so it's like still in testing. I think it's been in development since 2016.
Okay, and it's. Are you Russian?
You can be either Russian or American, but it's like very like
Are Russians
survival.
the bad guys?
I don't really know for sure. There's just two teams. It's very like survival, realistic. The maps are just fucking huge, and they're gonna be connecting all of them when the final product comes out. The graphics are like insane, dude, on like a newer computer.
Yeah,
But-
it looks like shit.
Dude,
Yeah,
Enzo,
I know it doesn't. but-
Jim, yeah, like
Enzo be playing this game for 6 hours.
dude, yes, like that's what I'm
6
saying. It's a
hours.
psyop. Like
Dude, he's on that shit. He's like, yo, check out my stream.
Are you
night.
like? Is this like online? Like you play other people?
yes, there's other people in it. Yeah,
and AI?
and AI.
Can't do that shit.
It's like
man.
against other people and against AI at the
It's
same
AI
time.
too, so it's actually the video game too. Like there's like, so in your video game world,
Isn't it always like that?
no,
Not usually.
Usually
Usually it's like
it's-
only against AI, only against the computer,
Yeah.
or only against players.
Oh.
Now it's like
It's all of
both.
it. But dude, he's like, check out my stream.
Ready Player
He's like-
One.
Picking up pennies.
He's like, check out my stream, and literally it's 6 hours of him running through a field. like I swear to God. Like, running
Wait, you
through
have a
field.
6-hour stream?
Yes, I have several 6-hour streams.
Oh
if you
my
go to my
gosh.
Twitch, dude, I've been streaming this
Shout
thing.
out your Twitch. real
Shout out
quick.
my Twitch.
What is
I don't
it?
even know the name of it. It's something
damn.
about yeah.
Check out Secret Hideout. on
I'm
Twitch.
gonna set it up on
We're on
Secret
Twitch.
Hideout, but I started streaming like about a month ago. I've been playing this game for 42 days, and I've put 149 hours into it already. Like that's how much I've been playing this game. It's a fucking psyop, dude.
He's in the metaverse fighting for the
It's
Russians.
addictive, dude. It's addictive as fuck, man. I've never played anything like it. It's crazy. So that's my
It does
random
look
shit.
sweet though. I understand it. I understand pretty much any video game addiction. I'm like, yeah, it looks rad. However,
It's
whatever
the
game-
adrenaline that's
Yeah.
like going. It's so you're so fucking tense the whole time. It's like battle royale, but it's a lot harder.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He's like, all right, back to reality.
That's crazy. You put 6 hours a day in that shit though.
Not every day, but
It's at night.
usually at night. Yeah, dude.
Full-
I have got a lot of streams that are like 3 hours or more.
Damn.
Doesn't say a word. Every once in a while, I hear.
You talking and shit, bro?
I sometimes I do, but you can't talk for 6 fucking hours. Who am I talking to?
I don't know. How you playing a game for 6 hours, dude?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I said it's a psyop.
Yeah.
That's why I said
It
it's
is.
a psyop, dude. Like I went from
Ready
not playing.
Player One.
I went from not playing any video games for several years because I was like, I don't have time for this shit.
Somehow you made
This thing
time.
fucking got me, man. It got me.
You made time.
Pretty
for
soon I'm
that
gonna be.
shit.
It's like gonna be Avatar. Plugging yourself in and fucking going into the virtual world.
Yeah, it's happening. It's for sure happening. I don't think there's any getting out of that unless you just straight up get out of it.
Yeah,
Like you put it down. You walk
Yeah.
away from it.
I'm going to once this one's over, but I'm gonna fucking.
You're like, wait, I gotta get this much more Bitcoin, and I need to own 2 more goat farms.
Yeah.
Hey, the last
So
thing
I thought you were fighting people in this game. You're like, yeah, but I gotta make sure the goats are fed. I'm like, what? He's like,
I got a job.
he's like, you see this house? It's a log
I got a
cabin.
fucking
I
job.
got a job.
He's got a fucking job in there. He's got a job. He's got chores. He's got to trade Bitcoin.
Yep.
You got responsibilities, man.
All while standing
He's
for
like-
Ukraine.
I've been talking to this girl.
yeah.
Maybe.
Jesus. All right. Last thing I wanted to talk about real quick is the that podcast that Trump was on.
Oh, I know. I didn't watch that. Did you watch it?
No. Apparently you can't now though.
Oh, is it really banned?
Yeah, they took it down.
Damn.
So this podcast, I never even heard of the podcast.
The Nelk Boys.
Yeah, the Nelk Boys. They put up. They had a episode where they had Trump come on, and it got like, I don't know, like 5 million views in like 24 hours on YouTube.
Okay.
And like Trump in there has like said that they're probably gonna take it down, and they're like, nah, they're not gonna take this down. And then boom, 24 hours later, they took it down.
Hold on. How long was it?
I don't know how long it was. It's within 24 hours.
Oh,
It got
okay.
like 7 million,
So where can you watch it now?
Somebody's got to have it.
5 million views.
It's lame as fuck that they would take it down from YouTube. Like YouTube, how lame are you?
Yeah, you see, this video
pathetic,
has been
dude.
removed for violating YouTube's community guidelines. Like all they had was a former president on there.
Oh
Dude.
my gosh.
How can anybody think that's okay? I just don't understand.
You
that.
can tell they're really trying to Hitler Putin too, right now.
Oh yeah.
Like they're really trying to make you think the same. Putin's gonna be like,
The next Hitler.
yeah.
Yeah.
what you
Well, they
think.
tried doing that with Trump.
Yeah, exactly. That too. The both of them.
Yeah.
Wait till the motherfuckers
Oh,
start talking to
so
China.
so you know, I brought up Dexter, right? Because I got the Showtime like free trial. Well, on there, I saw this cartoon called Our Cartoon President, and it's made by Stephen Colbert, right? And it's all it is a cartoon show making fun of Trump being in office. Like that's what it's about. It's about Trump and being in the White House, and it's a cartoon,
Straight propaganda.
right? And it's just about him being an idiot and everything like that. And like, so I watched an episode because I wanted to see what they're doing, and it's kind of funny because it kind of actually made me like Trump more. Like how they portrayed him, I was kind of like, man, I can actually see Trump like doing that, and it's kind of funny, you know. Like it's kind of funny, like for like if he were to actually be like that, like that's kind of cool.
Hold on, this is wild.
But it's
This
like
is wild.
it's fucked up because I don't see a cartoon of Obama
No, you couldn't. Yeah.
Dude, that would be like
or Clinton.
no. I'm sure there might be some of Clinton. There's
Of
Clinton.
like a network cartoon. There's a network cartoon making fun of Bill Clinton. No.
Or any president? No. Just Trump. Interesting.
It's by Stephen Colbert. Too.
Look
By
how
Stephen
orange he
Colbert.
is, dude. By the way, look how orange they
Well,
made
yeah,
him.
it's the whole thing is
Exaggerated.
Is it
making
funny?
fun of him. No, it's not even that funny. It's
No?
not funny. No, and I was like being really like non-biased watching it too. And like I said, it was kind of like made me be like, oh, it's kind of funny. Like Trump.
It's fucked
I
up.
can actually see Trump doing this, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah, build that wall. What is that?
But like I was trying to watch it. I was trying to see it like from a leftist brain, like so like I reverted back.
Is that George Bush
That's Reagan.
or Reagan? Okay. Huh.
And I couldn't find like the humor in it, even from like a leftist point of view.
Dude, and I don't know if this has anything to do with this, but the way that they portray Zelensky, is that the guy's name?
Yeah.
Is fucking like, it's like the cringiest thing ever. Like, this guy's always in a t-shirt, like,
Who's that? Oh, the president.
president of the Ukraine. Like, he's always like, dude, put a suit and tie on, dude. You know you're in a bunker right now. Like, why are you looking like you're like on the front lines? You're wearing like a brand new H&M shirt and shit. He's an
Yeah.
actor. Yeah, look like that. Like that guy would, if he was telling me looking like a badass Ukraine boss.
This guy's a comedian, dude.
I know. I don't know why that has anything to do with the Trump cartoon. I'm sorry.
It's just fucked up that there's a cartoon
Yes.
making fun of a
He's giving him the
president.
666
Like,
symbol
you
right there.
didn't see that anywhere else.
There you go.
But yeah, so with that though, Jim, why don't you tell everyone where they can find us?
If you're
Don't
watching
forget
this
our
on
TikTok.
YouTube or TikTok, we're Secret Hideout Podcast. Also, Secret Hideout Podcast on Instagram. Only one that's different is Twitter, Secret Hideout 17. Check us out, share our shit, do all that fun stuff. We appreciate it. Comment, send love. If you want to hear us talk about anything, hit us up.
Yep. And like always, don't listen to a word we say because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. And do your own research, and we will catch you on the flip side.
Yeah. Later.
Peace.
Peace out, guys.
All of it's gonna be deleted somehow.